Alright, all set. Welcome back to Eye Patch Pirate Land, ladies and gentlemen. I actually forgot about the eye patches just as I was setting this up. Oh gosh. Well, anyway, welcome back. Hey everyone, it's Yggdrasil, and we should be going live for another night of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 streams. And if you're watching this in the VODs, hey, I hope you enjoy anything that comes up tonight. If you'll just give me a moment to ensure streams are working fine on YouTube as usual. Just one quick moment. I swear I'm getting better at getting this up faster. There we are. All set. So. Quick sippy. Yeah, everything that happened last time on stream, if I remember. We finally went on into Keva's castle, assaulted it, got stuck with Wild Ride Hard Mode Part 2, but after a massive boost to our experience, hey Wednesday, how are you? After beating Wild Ride, we did take him down, we took out the Annihilator, but Dee and Yorin got away. Then we confronted the Queen, who, as I suspected, was not Melia, thank God. But, dang. Not the way I expected to reach Sword March. I did not expect the invasion to be during this whole spiel. Anyway, we completed all of that. We headed towards Sword March, and we met Monica was the name? Yes. Monica Guernica's daughter. And Shania. No, I don't know what her relation is just yet. And we have literally been left off at this gorgeous view. So tonight we are going to progress the story a little bit more, and then we will eventually, I assume, just stop for side quests. It is what it is. We're in a new chapter. Maybe Alexandria tonight. We are 45, and I remember her mobs being in like the 42s, 43s, so that could be some chill time. For now, let's follow Shania as she continues walking past every mob and expects us not to pull them somehow. What are you doing? No! Canvat Rogul. Ooh, there's more I can go up as well. On that side. Screw a detour. I will be fine. Rogul won't actually aggro on you? It's an elite though, it's not going to? Huh. We'll see after I detour.
Well, lucky devils.
Lucky devils? Delirium Foxglove. Everyone in there is going to be speaking Australian. Don't know why it just doesn't. I don't know. Like, I mean, it's very intentional for them to have set a mob to spawn there. So, I wonder why then. I wonder what this is. Normally when you have to climb this much in Xenoblade games, it's usually associated with a very gorgeous view. Still further up. None of these are really paying too much. Oh, there's one. Orders is continue running. We will be fine. Was all this just for containers? I was hoping for a view. Please fall off of me. Any moment, please. God dang. No, 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 no. Skyrim our way. Skyrim our way, please. This is an aggressive Bunniv. What is going on? What was the range on that lad? I just want this.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
It's also interesting to see the top of the sword snowy like this. Oh, that was a lot of ether. I wonder if it has a lot of ether in this zone because it's based off of the functions of the sword as it was in 1. Capybas, pay no attention to me. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me.
We're getting the eyeballs for something nasty.
What is going on at the start of tonight?
Come at me! I'll take you all on!
The sword drain ether system makes sense? Yeah, absolutely it does. It's a very good point.
You're a lifesaver.
We'll take this one out. Oh, thank God it disappeared. Which means it's probably going to respawn somewhere else. There's a fly in my room. That's not fun. Let's go this out, get those containers, and go back to Shania, because I made a horrible mistake in following everything up here. Was Shania right? That's how it was pronounced? I think so. I leveled up. I was that close? Wow.
Wonder what's inside.
Material storage warehouse. Let's see if we can get there before this guy makes a full U-turn. It's interesting how they have no music here on the exterior. I mean, they didn't have music down below either. I wonder if they'll... It makes me wonder what kind of theme we'll play when we're actually in the city proper.
Huh.
I don't suppose I could just make this jump down, huh? Nah. Great sword upper. I cannot fast travel, oof. Okay, long climb we go back. Or I could Skyrim it down through that.
Guys,
But
get
yeah.
ready to fight.
I've been getting a little bit miffed because we're starting streams a good like half hour, 45 minutes late. Last few times. Like, it's to the point where I have to say, it's like, yeah, now my streams will be anywhere from 7 to 8 p.m. PST. But what can you do? So, come on, grab the ledge. That's what happens when you're stuck with family. Well, not stuck, but living with them. I know I said stuck. I say it every time. You tell them you're going to stream, and they're like, oh, wait, before you stream, here's X, Y, Z, and then the rest of the alphabet. Alright.
Keva's castle has got nothing on this dizzying
Nope,
height.
it aggroed. And Shania's gone berserk.
I'll take 'em on.
Thanks.
I wonder what's up with it if it doesn't seem to aggro. Maybe if you had to run. Because I stopped for a little bit, so maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I need you, Mio.
I'm really worried, but I'm going to try blowdown. No, it didn't go through. There's a lot of potential for this thing to just lob anyone off the side. I have to be very careful.
This'll keep me going. My epic scream. This ain't the half of it.
Time to win.
Got you.
I think it's right about to use that move. Oh no, no, don't step forward, please.
Can't you be a bit more gentle?
This thing was on our level up till right now.
Don't push you too hard. This should not be on the little.
Alright, I've had enough of fighting on the bridge and I don't want to risk it. Everyone come here, please. There we go. That should be good enough.
We can do better yet.
Am I doing okay with the heal?
Appreciate it.
Anyway, I just really hope I can handle those Alexandria side quests. I'm getting really worried because a lot of people are starting to skirt spoilers with the game. I've already seen one or two names getting thrown around, which has been unfortunate. Nothing super spoilery. It's more or less just one or two heroes' names that I don't know. Thankfully, nothing related to potentially someone from 1 or 2, but it's just not appreciated. And I can't really do anything about that because, I mean, it's fair play for them. They're people who've completed the game 2 times over now, but I'm taking it the slow route with streaming and whatnot. I don't think I saw her card last night. Oh, she has a new symbol too, for specific to Lost Advent. So that's the Lost Numbers sigil. Interesting. 1 additional character is reactivated with 20% chance for 1 more. So you can get 4 people back on an amazing? Or potentially 5. Wow. But she'd still also be really good to start out at the start of the chain attack as well. And her stuff was, hero completes an order, adds 15 to the TP to the character with most TP. Okay, let's see how the AI handles this. I've learned my lesson. The AI is more than responsible for handling, just killing these elites off and getting the most XP that we can. I wonder what her animation will be like. Oh, the flex! I love that. Yeah. He's more buff than me, and I'm okay with that.
How's this for a plan?
You right to pick mine. Allow me.
God, her design actually makes me want to get fit. As if we already were traveling around with at least 2 muscle heads. Let's see. Going for a healer? Interesting. Not even using a tank. What is the AI planning now?
Any last words?
Eye patch uni. Can I take a screenshot during a chain attack? And it'll cancel out the UI?
I'll start us off.
I'll try that next time.
More where that came from.
Your favorite field is rolled against us.
Oh, it does remove the UI from chain attacks. Oh, that's gonna be some really good pictures.
How's this for a plan?
Alright, coming right up. Let me do the honors.
Ooh, I do want to change lands back to Lone Exile. That is something I must. I was content with leaving Noah in his class, but I should probably change a couple other people out.
Got it all figured out. We were fantastic just then.
Didn't choose to do an Ouroboros, but whatever. Wow, that's a...
Teamwork.
I just leveled up and that was already a quarter of my bar in total. Shania, she ran back. Let's change these. Who are you tanking on? Well, I guess it doesn't matter right now. That was 3 tanks.
I'm fine with attacking.
Your ogre is not set up at all. Uni, you're fine as is. Tyon, you could use a change back to... Uh-oh.
I'll take the offensive.
You were FMJ. And my boy, who is running without his 3rd skill, excuse me. What you doing now? My boy, you can go back to
I'll keep you
on
safe,
exile.
slug.
Let's quickly reset. I don't know why all of her stuff went away. Giant swing, hammer. These were all fine and stays still.
Maximum voltage!
Max volt plus the power charge. These are both one tax. Ground beat's fine. Demolition will just have to be the other one. Crit rate up is fine. If I remember correctly, when your previous loadout, it remembers your previous loadout, which might have when you only had one gem or accessory. I mean, that's true, but wouldn't I just have had the one gem in place at the very least? It was just a total wipeout this time. Nothing else I really want on her. They're all physical, so I don't really need anything. Oh! This is the Thaumaturge one, Ultimate Qigong. I've heard very good things about this. Like, I haven't seen... Oh, hey Richard. Like, I haven't seen NL's guides or anything like that, but I've seen math work from other people saying that Ultimate Qigong is one of the better skills in the game to have in general. 40% of defense when landing a hit. Wow. No, she was Chinese. Ignian, so shorter auto attacks. Let's get her crit up even more. And then just the gear. We don't need to worry about Van Braces or anything like that. Attack boost is fine. And higher crit rate up even more. Sounds good to me. Alright. That should stabilize everything for right now, and we could always give, we could always swap things around with Mio and Tyon if need be to get a third healer out of the group. Shania, lead the way, please. And let's not have a few more distractions for a little bit. Scissor piece seed.
My head kind of hurts.
Ah, yeah. That happens when you gain altitude fast. Don't worry, it'll subside.
No one's been Messiah. I want to hear what they're gonna say to Uni about the parenthood talk. Because no one seems to know what a daughter is among the group. Like, I wonder if they're gonna have an in-depth discussion that the player can watch and see the characters' reactions. Richard, Tone, and no, it's just a tail.
Way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Oh, wow. I recognize that entrance, I believe.
Entrance is up ahead.
Yeah, that doesn't help, Richard. Gosh dang it. The city entrance. It's just called City. Can I go down there into that into the rubble at all? Oh, this is all updated.
Okay, I'll say what everyone's thinking. This is all sparking amazing!
You can take the eye patches off now. You won't need him past this point. Oh, right. And you sure about that? See, he's got some signal jamming tech that functions just like the eye patches, blocks detection by Mobius. We're safe inside, you have my word. I suppose that must be the reason why I haven't been able to discover the city thus far. You got that right? This place is our last redoubt and our sole haven in this world. But as soon as we step outside, Mobius are all over us like a bad wool sweater. So all I'm saying is, don't forget your eye patches when you're out and about. That's all. Hear you loud and clear. We'll remember. I wonder if it's just a technical thing. If it's just technical
it's
for
night
now.
time already.
How can you tell, Uni? We're indoors. And there's no windows. Alright, let's hear this theme. Jazzy underbelly? It's just called City.
This is the city.
No
It
name
sure
to
took us
it.
long enough. We shouldn't relax just yet, though.
Why the spark not?
We don't even know if they're really our allies yet. We can't get complacent.
Still on guard, huh?
Unlike some of you daydreamers, yes.
I'd like to
Did they
believe
show
them.
off the city between
Their
Noah and
eyes.
Lands in the previews?
They look the same as his.
They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? It should be okay then, to trust them.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Gotcha.
Bloody sparks. Why do I bother?
Thank you, Tyon, for looking out for us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll follow your lead. But please,
the uni
stay
smug.
vigilant.
Of course we will. More colonies added.
There was a scene where Noah and Lance fist bumped one another, and I feel like they showed this city off. I thought it was Alchemoth originally, but I guess not. Still nothing right here. Bastion of Hope that Noah and friends have hoped to find, home to those who resist Mobius. And it's really this close in proximity to the
Looks
castle.
like colony relations have changed.
Seems to be locked. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I mean, if I see a fist bump, because I reckon the thing is, it's from those trees in the background. How I recognize that.
It's
This is
bigger than
cool,
half
though.
a dozen colonies.
Are there really so many people? This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
It gives me Industrial Ward vibes from Xenoblade
I
X.
hope we can make use of this.
Industrial District. Why do they have the Mortha violin in here? The theme that plays when No and Mio interlink? I need to focus in on it a little more. Oh, no, I heard it with that. I don't know, I'm getting Morthan vibes from the theme.
Let's use this.
Like this part right here. I wonder what it sounds in daytime. I'm just trying to look around for all these things. I got Nop on here too. Oh wow. Vertical housing again. Visors on everyone. And trial parade. Are these really the same models talking to one another? Oh, that's a little, that's oofy. It's the first time I've seen parallel models. This is like the first example that I've seen. Reminds me of the new, the Stray. I can see that. Especially this section that's upcoming. I like taking a look at the models to see any differences. Like so far, I've noticed these are all humans, for the most part again. Same hair on the previous models as those ones, so... These ones don't seem as diverse, unfortunately, as what I've seen in the other colonies. Ooh, the one with the hat looked nice.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, yeah.
So they're Ouroboros?
And they're from Kevas and Agnes.
But they're just a bunch of kids.
Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies. It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here.
Not a lot of them
Uninvited
had scars
guests, one
either,
might
now that I
say.
thought about it.
They're the ones who led us here. Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Mobius we fought at Colony 4?
It's true. Wrinkly prune faces abound here.
Manana spy tiny people too! It's whole undiscovered race!
No. They must be
They don't even understand the
humans,
little ones.
just like us.
So you're Ouroboros, eh?
Huh?
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why
Rude.
Van Damme wasted that power on you.
What was he thinking?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroboros candidates. They trained relentlessly to fight against Mobius. Each and every one of them. That includes Shania there.
Candidates?
You happy that you stole Ouroboros from us?
But these were meant to be the main cast.
All right, that's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose them. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Mobius already. They're the real thing, all right. You heard Shania's reports.
What reports?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny. All the way from the valley.
Huh?
Scouting
Since way
us,
back
not just
then?
retrieving Guernica stuff.
Together, we are united in our cause.
Miss Vanden.
All right then.
Yeah, goodbye B-plot.
Please, it's not their fault. They're not a bad lot, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well,
Nope, on
that was
over
awkward
Tails
as all
mascots
ash.
anywhere, over any day, Richard.
Good to add more names.
Righto. Ouroboros candidates. Young as 16, as high as early 20s. Okay.
Good to add more names.
I'll
It's
introduce
snowing
you to
in
them another
the
time.
thing over there.
All right.
Serene Square. Interesting how
Good to
they
add more
incorporated some nature in here. The
I see
Michiba
some
Canteen?
relations have changed. Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Banana dancing. What do we have here? Aqua Pizza Alice Pazza alla City. No, I said pizza. EXP 25 boost. These get better and better.
Delicious.
Oh, she has a beer with her drink. That's
This has me
amazing.
raring to go.
Ah, I can't remove this to take a photo with her drinking the beer. Maybe if I take the photo quick enough. Nope. Ceres Caprice Aquapasa. I couldn't get
that's
it
a
into
new
lighting.
recipe
Shoot.
then.
Let's bounce.
That's a little annoying.
I see some relations have changed.
I smell cooking.
You just ate. Come on. Oh, I wasn't even near the check mark.
You,
It just did it automatically.
You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroboros stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I'd been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base.
Ah,
I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. They kind of looked that way.
That's a little too harsh.
Sorry. Poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Ether lamps.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary
Ooh.
objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
what are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting.
The growth
It's
modules
the
are the
very
names for the
reason why
pods.
we fight.
I see some relations have changed.
Racine Tech Quarter. There's a chest behind us up top somewhere. Or below. Probably your favorite segment of the game. I feel like we've hit a point where we're actually going to get a lot of story exposition, which I've been waiting for. Like a little more info on
Better make
why
sure
the
we're
world
well
is what it
rested.
is. So what does Manana turn that thing into? XP drops by 5%, but boosts enemy drop 10% plus 56 miniaturation instead.
Let's move
Oh,
on.
I wish I took a photo of that. That looked cute. God dang it. Do the gardens have their own name? Residential district, maybe? If an inn? Lost Numbers Dormitory. Don't mind me. Do not mind me.
Wonder what's inside.
Gold container. That's all for free.
Good thing we found this.
Because I'm a protagonist in an RPG. Ah, poop. We tried. Okay. I think it just looped. I want to listen to the day. Is there a day theme? There is. Ooh, does a little bit of light peek through in here? Oh, that's nice. I was worried it'd be all dark and it's just all ether lamps. The Calum Residential Quarter. Training grounds. I don't know why I thought this was like a basketball court coming up here. Another locked door. There's been a lot of locked doors since we started getting closer here. Makes me feel like we have a quest like the one in one that allowed you to go through all the ancient doors. Those things are hell to make. You need to make two. So it's something you make then. Ooh. There's another door inside there. Interesting that it's a zone without any item drops. I mean, I guess I am just thinking too much on one. The pasta recipe? Oh, I see. You gotta make 2 of them. Another double door area. Medical facility. Ooh, I quite like this daytime theme. A lot of buildings we can't access. This is gonna be a pretty big hub for doing things. I can feel. How much do we have on the map already? Wow. That's easily 3 times the size of the other colonies already. A loading bay? Estelle Harbor. Not gonna lie, in RPG fashion, I expected that the undercarriage of that was just gonna be inaccessible to walk under. Surprised. A lot of areas to climb. Hold on, what's this area right here? I'm taking you guys for a ride tonight, and I am not apologetic. Where is this, where are these stairs at? On the outer side, maybe? Yeah, okay. Come on.
Let's use this.
I'm really I'm not conflicted, but I'm surprised by the music choices they've made recently. Some themes from other sections have been present, but just not again what I expect. There's a Morrison theme part in the night theme here. Even this theme, it's not what I expected. Maybe it's just me thinking too much of the original games again. In fact, that's probably a lot of it. What was the point of this section? Go through here? Does this lead into like a secret area or something? Dirty laundry. Someone's lawn. No, it didn't really. There's gonna be a lot to explore here, I can just tell. Alright, sorry Shania.
Now I know how you guys felt in Colony 4.
Right? At least they warmed up to us eventually. Maybe it'll be the same here.
I mean, I wouldn't say some of them are still warm to you.
That girl was keeping an eye on us. Did you notice, Mimi? No. She didn't so much as make my ears twitch.
Let me check. It appears we can pass through here.
That's funny. Mivo couldn't even sense her with cat girl powers. What's up here then? Even more to climb that direction. And more here as well. My goodness, what a zone. You know what's a weird thing the vocals reminded me of? Just now with that last bit? It's not even anything related to do with Xenoblade. You might have heard of an anime called Mushoku Tensei. Richard knows. Reminds me of the vocals from the opening of that anime. Where is here? Supply stockpile.
Smarts. I hope we can make use of
You
this.
know. You know, Richard. Come on. The Sickert Pathway. What? Oh, you were listening to something else. No, I was saying there was like a vocals theme here that was very reminiscent of Mushoku Tensei's opening theme. For Belly Plaza.
I hope we can make use of this.
Okay, already discovering some sections. It's locked even from this side. That's interesting. Are we boating? Hey, Hayes, no, we will soon. TBH, you don't remember the opening at all? He's wrong. We are not boating yet. We'll get there, guys. Let me have my fun. I'm actually really in love with this whole zone.
Let's use this.
Very gorgeous. Makes full use of the verticality of the way the sword is positioned as well.
Smarts.
Now what lies in this side? Oh, come on, Noah. You found the city kind of lame at first, but then it started to feel like a lot more like Oresco from Torna, like a real community. Yeah, that's fair. Oresco makes me somber. It's weird because it's such a nice hub and such a nice town, but knowing the events of what happens to it, even if you haven't played Torna, like if you just played 1 and you're going into or 2, and you knew you're going to Torna and you know what happens to Oresco, because I mean, let's be honest, you know what happens to Torna, and then you play through 2. So when I replayed 2, I just was in shock. Or not in shock, but when I got to Oresco, I felt like, oh, I love this place so much, but I know what happens here. Like you're talking to a bunch of people who are technically dead, they just don't know it yet. You know, it's in that kind of way. I also like how I'm probably meant to be up here for story reasons, unless this is a secret landmark. I assume it's a secret for this kind of view. No, it's not even. Dead center of the Agnes Castle, I assume, which anytime there's this kind of unidirectional, not unidirectional, it's in both directions. Anytime there's a direction like this, it makes me worried that there could be a beam from that castle straight at the sword, or vice versa.
You guys hear something?
An Annihilator Part 2 moment, maybe.
What's inside?
You know. Oh, and you can even see where we came in from. That's nice. So nothing else from up here. It was just that. Alright. Now, after we've blown off Shania for the 5th time already today, let's go to her. Don't fall off, no, you bumbling baboon.
This can't be happening. I should have done more.
You guys are fine. Quit whining. Alright. Sorry, girlie. Praetorian Hill? Where have I heard Praetorian? Just Praetor? Is it just tied to Praetor? I don't know.
We're now more or less above the sword's hilt guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Kevis and Agnes.
Oh, it's
Has
not
the
from
war really
before?
spread this far?
Oh,
There's even more. More husks underneath.
ugh. This is the 3rd coolest place.
Thanks.
Good girl, Senna.
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled?
That's dark. I mean, we already know the game's dark. You can't see that detail from here, though. Not working. Oof. Could have garnered that from the red.
Hey, Noah. You know that pile of husks earlier? You aren't thinking about sending those on, are you?
I think that would be asking a bit too... Oh. Actually...
I mean, why not? Aisha and I got a pile around again. Just perfect square. Never mind. I was thinking maybe there was a door I had to work for. Like, I see that door up there. Is this the room with all the
Aren't
growth
those...
pods?
Cradles.
Cradles. Yeah, it is.
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you.
Growth modules.
You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame clocks, becoming the fuel that feeds Mobius. In order for Mobius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy. And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
Ethel.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Mobius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
No way.
There's your shackles. Soldiers bound by Mobius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
Wait. Then that husk I saw.
Oh, finally she's gonna say it?
But if we keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me. And yet, the price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents, we're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
The first or
So there were more.
What's a descendant?
Was Guernica a Gen 1?
Right. That's not a word you'd have any use for either, I suppose. Better to see for yourselves. Come, I'll show you.
They're going into the adult chamber. Figure where babies come from. I go back in that room. Module warehouse.
Should be time for dinner soon, right?
Nothing else of interest in here. I was hoping we could have seen Ethel's pod up close. Or module up close, as they say.
So we're born to fight. And then we die. Over and over and over.
I can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
I'm appreciating these even more and more because by talking while we're walking, they're still engaging you in the story instead of just going from one cutscene to the next. Alright, Shania's made a full square around. This is like the Khadgar tour of Outlands. Any sad moments yet? There's been a few. There's been quite a few. Ooh, pregnant
Where are
What?
we?
This is a maternity
models for
ward.
pregnant people in this too.
Maternity?
Doctor, may I?
They're really gonna show them how where babies come from? I was just joking. Oh, this is... It's weird because the game takes these scenes super seriously.
Come.
Is this gonna be too graphic for YouTube? Okay, thank God. They have an actual detailed baby model? Wow. That's surprising. I would have thought they would have just not shown a thing. Miracle Birth, rated R. Rated Peggy 16.
It's so small.
It's a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it moves.
Much rejoicing!
It's okay to touch her. Gently now.
Are they gonna actually have an animation for them interacting with it? Yeah, that was gonna be like a finger grab or something.
She's so warm.
Place one finger.
Oh, they are gonna do it.
In her palm.
That's some fluid animation for something so simple. But it's not something you see in video
Sarah,
games.
Look at this. Do you need to try it too?
Oh.
Oh! Look at that!
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Let me have a turn. What? This is incredible, Senna.
Oh, he's so happy. I did not expect that out of Tyon.
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature. If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
Uh-oh.
All right then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made?
They're not fun. No.
Well, you're in for a surprise. Buckle up.
They're really... Well, I mean, they're all of age. It's more than fine. Is any one of them traumatized? God, they're just gonna go back to all the colonies. They're just gonna tell everyone, it's like, hey, you know how babies are made? Well, I'll tell you this shit. It's insane. Oh. Uh-oh. Kiss the cat girl.
This is how it should be. This is human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth.
That was one of the best ways to handle this subject in a game I've ever seen. All without explaining a single thing. Aw.
Thank you. I mean it.
Oh no, this means no more shower scenes like in Chapter 1. One of the best scenes in the game, absolutely so far. No more scenes like Chapter 1 though, rip.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance. The feeling of having someone very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it.
So there's already some people here literally living full lives. Older than Guernica even.
You'll understand too someday.
Oh, they already got the links. She already knows.
Or it might be that you already do.
Meanwhile, Catgirl still has terminal life syndrome. The Remembrance Stones. Are we able to go back to this one? Was one of these... I'm hoping for an eye patch on one of these, but it doesn't look like it. They just have it sitting in the model. No, that's a shame. I would have liked to have seen the eye patch just resting on one of these. Back into the maternity ward. Oh, it was locked because of the cutscene. I see. It's literally just called medical facility. They don't keep it named maternity ward. Well, this is an awkward room to be in after the fact. Let me just tell you, as someone who is aiming towards being a registered nurse, I've been in one of these rooms, and those things are locked tight until it's time. Also, there'd be like 5 or 6 personnel in there easy. I lost my Shania. 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 I'll get the name right one of these days. There you are. Virid Park. I don't know what a park is. Enjoy. There's more. Okay. Something super serial in there. Is this... That's an Ouroboros stone, that's fair.
Tyon, look.
Hmm. It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
Is that Shulk?
The first Ouroboros. The founders, we call them.
The first Ouroboros.
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow.
Shulk?
The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood.
It was the queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time. By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can
Why
become
only 6?
Ouroboros.
Is that a rule of the world?
Only 6? Why so few of them?
I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Oh, is Shania
Finally
upset with
clicked.
the group too?
There's only so many seats and stones.
Seats?
The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
Asleep.
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights.
Cryo, like in
The true
with
queens
Pyra?
will help us there.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
Yeah.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
I mean, Nia's downright immortal.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too.
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better.
Wish he was here still more.
The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and your low.
Though
I sort of wish he died a true death
some
and
of us
his
around
body
here
stayed.
still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before,
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them.
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of the
A
city
lot of
doesn't
folks here
care.
think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, It lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
Especially the baby making.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree. It was so precious.
She's conflicted because she still wanted to be Ouroboros. But at the same time, she sees how our group just isn't faulted right now. Shania? Or Shania? More walking to do? This is the last stretch. Let's get you to the dorms. Kevis's and Agnes' warning levels have combined to form a single Mobius warning
Looks like
level.
colony relations have changed.
Makes sense. Castle still shows fake queen. City is Monica. Memorial Hall. A lot of XP, but it's all going to the campsite. Not gonna lie, when I saw this aura, it reminded me of the, or not aura, the lighting. It reminded me of the lighting in Shulk's lab. Let's see. Are these references to other games, perchance? Like, this one almost gives me, Shion Uzuki vibes, but probably not. I don't know, I haven't played, Saga. I've seen some suggest this looks like Faye or Phi. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Xenogears. I don't know about that, gentleman. We all know this lad. Come on, camera. Oh, even the cowlick and everything. We all know who he is. Doesn't even look old in this picture either. Is that a mechanical arm? This one almost looks like Shulk too. What's going on with those? And I'm not entirely too sure on this one either. More to think about.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
Me too.
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
Sort of like Milton. It did. It did. But, Milton melted. So, let's not talk about that. What's this? Oh no. This is the dorm for young lost number soldiers. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask that guy about your rooms. Oh, and sadly there's no kitchen in the building. All the single soldiers eat at the Mishiba canteen. If you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use the empty plot of land over there. Got it. Thank you, Monica. Well, we have a lot to discuss. Agreed. How will you arrange that? Meet me in the war room. It's the place down the lift from near the Praetorian Hill which we passed on the way here. I'll let you know closer over the time. Oh, before I forget, you're free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? Said we weren't hostile, right? I thought you'd be pleased not to have us breathing down your necks. No, we're grateful. Thanks for everything. I mean, I already explored the bulk of it. That was a lot of exposition.
It's good to keep a record.
Monica left us. Let's set a backup hero just in case something happens.
At your service.
Oh, that was a tank, though.
I go wherever you go.
The rooms are ready for you now. How about getting some rest? Rest in the dormitory? Yep. Is there going to be an awkward cutscene between boys and girls overnight? I feel like this is the one time it would be acceptable so far.
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Oh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
Be honest, come on. Slap some sense into him, come on. No? Are they alluding to that being Noah? Or a past Noah?
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
I thought the chin was a throwaway line
Yeah?
or something.
Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
I'm actually surprised there was nothing like, gag sort of flirty. I would have expected that after they've learned everything and they're just in the dorms for the first time. Founders are kinda weird. Hey, Bleak Forest, how are you? Certainly are. It's a weird case. Two of them look like Gears and Saga references, to me, at least. But having not played either game and just looking at knowing who the main characters are, that's all I can say. Oh, soft beds are really comfy, who knew? Fairly sure you always slept well, even in sleeping bags. Same. Guy who has Noah's chin, House Phantoms, a 1-1, look, Fei. Is it Fei or Phi? I assume it's Fei Fonglong, but yeah, that's actually something I brought up as well. There was a girl with a large ponytail that looked like Xenosaga 3. Shion. You lot weren't even a little nervous. Clearly, you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. You just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all the information. Sounds more like excitement than this, he asked me. That looks like last night's jumble of information. Oh. You're not uni. Well, it looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room. Right. Can you read the founder statues? Could have sworn you could. I wasn't able to when I went up to them, but maybe now I can after all the exposition's done. Or maybe it's at a later point in the game. We should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Right, agreed. Monica said, you take the lift down from near by the Praetorian Hill, right? That's where the swords guard, hilt guard. I am dyslexic tonight, I apologize. All the way there? Okay then. Yep. Let me go back to the founder statues. Maybe I could and I just wasn't pressing in. Oh no. NPCs to talk to. Paulus. Oh, it's the doctor.
I dare say there are quite a few questions you'd like to put me right now. But if you aren't sick or wounded, please stay out of the medical facility if you don't mind. Your presence is bound to cause a fuss, you see. Please bear with me for the sake of the people who need their rest.
Oh, like those little baby people?
That's right. I have some gravely old folk being cared for too. People who are sadly coming to the end of their lives.
Good to add more names.
After a lifelong spent. I know. Moish. I'm really surprised with the detail on the younger kid models too. I thought the variety for the 10 to 12-year-old range was pretty good, but these ones are pretty amazing as well. Grandpa and Grandma are reading me books. It's super kind of them.
Grandpa and Grandma? You mean those wrinkly dudes, right?
That's right. The kids like, yeah, they're wrinkly. It's good.
I see Dad's dad, or your mum's dad's mum, or your mum's dad, or your mum's mum. You made my head spin here, bud.
Good to add more names.
I like that they're super serious about all this, the terminology. It's not just immediately lost or the characters went through that one cutscene and their heads are firmly attached, so to speak. Let's go over there. I want to get back to the Founders section. I'm too lazy! I'm still lazy! Oh, okay, so they are accessible after the fact. The Ouroboros one is one. The central plinth. The Ouroboros stone's cage. The object on display upon the plinth is the very first original Ouroboros stone's cage. It is important to note that initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of a 7th founder in place. Next to no information remains about the 7th founder's identity. It is possible that it is not due to a simple loss of records. Rather, historians speculate that this is the result of a conscious decision by the 7th founder. A 7th? A 7th in this game too? It's so weird how Takahashi said there was no reason for the number of 6 for the cast, but it fits perfectly here. And again, another allusion to 6. House Ortiz. Where have I heard that name? In memory of the founder of House Ortiz and the city's liberator. A Kavesi soldier, this founder was released from the flame clock system by other founders. Henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause to liberate the city and one of the first Ouroboros. With surpassing skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade, but with a weapon of his own fabrication. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city, before finally perishing at 80 years of age. Though how he attained that feat despite his origins as a Kavesi soldier remains unexplained. He probably chose the 6 limit to fit the party after the number was decided. Yeah, it's a very fair point, but it's interesting to see him say it's like that's not the original cause, but we'll work with it, and then, you know, it fits. And it fits again with Xenoblade 1 reference with the rule of 7, supposedly, and again 7 being unknown is not just a meme now, it's in-game. Monument to Founder. House Raid. Or Raid. In memory of the founder of House Raid and the city's liberatrix. Rather than the founder herself, this statue depicts the founder's mentor figure, standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit a child of one's own, it is said. Though of a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield great red sword in hand, struck fear into many a Mobius. Though the vicious struggle against Mobius cost the ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to own his martial skills each day, standing as vivid testament to his indomitable will. A red sword. No, this is... Is this future Rex? Or is this a version of Shulk that was then reincarnated into that guy as a Kavesi? Oh, I wish I could see that sigil in more detail. It's just a circular pattern. Supposed to resemble Dunban? With a red sword? Thought all the founders exist at the same time. I mean, yeah, you're right. They sort of have to. No, this definitely resembles Shulk, but... why the red sword? Founder herself depicts the founder's mentor figure standing as a sign of deep reverence and devotion felt for a teacher. Unconnected to her by bonds of blood, raised as would befit a child of one's own. Though a common constant disposition of him striking the battlefield, great red sword in hand. Struck fear into Mobius. Ortiz is just a red herring, the cape one is Shulk. Oh, hi Michael Mansfield, welcome to the stream. Or unless you've been here for a while, in which case, hello. Spike here is Rex, mechanic is Shulk. I don't know anymore. Cape is Dunban, fair point. Lost use of right arm. I don't want to think about this too much. I'll think about this too much or later on. House Doyle. In memory of the founder of House Doyle and the city's Liberatrix, directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after N's ravaging of the city of old, but upon encounter... So N existed during the times of the first Ouroboros as well. So Mobius were established before Ouroboros went against them, so this Mobius existed before the city. Upon encountering other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. This founder is said to have a familial relation to the founder of Vandom, with scant extant records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. She fought alongside the founder of Vandom then, who was the older of the two, and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, this founder laid the cornerstone for much of the city's governance and legal system. Doyle's the one. I don't know if she resembles anyone. Honestly, I'm not sure either. Alright, let's see what this gentleman is. House Vandom. In memory of the founder of House Vandom, the city's restorer and liberator. The original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Mobius N's hand. So the city existed and then N struck. So what goes first, Mobius or the city? The founder realized fully the power of Ouroboros, heretofore limited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered to the winds, and re-established the city. With the city restored, he left its government in the hands of the house of the founder of Doyle, and departed on a lonely expedition. No records of his fate exist hereafter. Heirs of Vandom's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. Oral tradition has it that the founder was master of the classical art of fistfighting, and the scions of House Vandom carry on the custom to this day. Well, there's the Fae reference confirmed. If Vandom looks like Noah and he has a Gormati sister, it's just confusing. I mean, we just talked about where babies come from. Come get back here. Not you. Let's talk about where babies come from, right? God dang it. They're all in a corner now. Uni, not you. human and cat girl. What? One of the kids could be human looking, one of the kids could be cat girl looking. It might not be too hard. I don't know. Genetics or something. Alright. With the Rhine hair parting to the side. Just gonna say House Vandom guy looks like Faye from Xenogears. Yeah, we've been saying that. House Cassini. In memory of the founder of House Cassini and the city's Liberatrix. Also, the cast has existed in the universe for a while due to repeatedly being reincarnated. Yes. And this has been going on for centuries, so the deal with Mobius extends far beyond the original 60 years. I originally thought maybe Guernica was part of the first revolution, but it's been going on even further than that. Centuries, apparently. Which, you know, seems to be standard for any Xenoblade game. Good couple centuries to thousands of years. Much like the founder of Raid, this statue too depicts the founder's respected mentor rather than the founder herself. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding 2 greatswords at once with utmost ease. Okay, so not Ryan? I'm confused. 2 greatswords with ease. If N really has something to do with Noah, like the game's implying Rex Zeke? I don't know. 2 greatswords with ease. I mean, Rex did wield dual swords at once. Wielding 2 greatswords at once with almost ease and facing down Mobius despite the loss of an eye. He lived his life in unsophisticated sort, broad mind but impassioned, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other city founders, still young and impressible when the city was restored. Indelible proof of his rebellious spirit can be seen time and time again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. Toxic Donut, hello. The Aegis Blades, that's what I'm thinking. The free and young indelible spirit also adds to that. This one I thought, my first impression is reminds me of like Xenosaga 3 Shion. House Rhodes. A soldier of Agnes, this founder's fight to the death against the founder of Ortiz, a soldier of Keves, was interrupted by a chance meeting with the other founders. So these two together... Looks like an Endgame 2 character? Yes, that's the other one. Freed from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle at kind heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of the medical science in the city in later ages. And irrespective of her starting life as an Agnian soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. I wish I could get rid of the clock symbol. She has a crystal on her neck, on her chest. But they did mention Agnian, but just the way the positioning is, she has a braid in the hair. I'm leaning towards that two theory now.
Every day's a training day.
Yes.
Right, what have we got around here?
Yeah, she clearly has a crystal representation on her chest. One with the braids, the long hair, everything matches, to be quite honest. That room is going to be the contention for a lot of speculation, if they don't address this more in the story. They're all dead, right? I mean, they're all dead, or they could have been brought back into the fold somehow, but I would assume they're all dead if they're Ouroboros. So, my mum got remarried, and that sounds like a new partner will be moving with us soon. How would you guys feel if you in my shoes? Great, I guess. What's remarried?
So mums and dads, they get married. But my dad went and died, and my mum got married again. Sounds way complicated. So complicated I don't even know how to respond.
Good to add more names.
The debates in this will be rather intense. Oh gosh. Well, at least there's one video for me to make. Who do I think they are? And I'll probably get blown to oblivion, and that'll be the end of my YouTube. China.
You guys fight a whole bunch with different weapons, right? How'd you find out which ones suited you best?
Oh. Guess we just picked out the ones we found easiest to use.
So why are you asking about us then, China? I just wanted to pick your brains. I can tell pretty much any blade now, but you can't win being so flaky, right? I want to sail on a weapon and get good at it. Maybe someday I'll get to be an Ouroboros candidate like my dad.
Oof.
Good to add more names.
Wait, the oldest candidate was 23. Uh... 22. What? It had to be this guy. Doesn't even list it. That's weird. Minor discrepancy, maybe? I don't know. Probably not. It'll be the first of any kind of discrepancy I've seen. Rosanna.
Did you all come from the Aisha region?
Yeah, that's right.
Did you happen to bump into my husband? He said he was heading off towards Millet Meadows. Did we?
Good to add more names.
Aw, did you or Zuo leave behind someone? That'd be sad. Oh wow, that's quite a mark on the map. Is this still locked? No. This one is Shino.
Lost Numbers gear mostly consists of Redux versions of stuff that we salvage from battlefields. After so many years of tinkering about with this stuff, we got the process down to fine art now. All these are pretty good, no?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we know what this stuff was salvaged from battle wreckage.
Actually, I help them out from it time to time as well.
Good to add more names.
So they're like scavenging off the war as well. I guess, in a way. Too many people. I'm happy there's a large city, but too many people. May.
You find what is he looking for in the end? That's what the last thing my brother Yu said to me. Aw.
Rip the lads.
He made up his mind to head out on that important mission from Granica, but he never came back. It's hard, losing someone important. My brother was a fighter. He was prepared to do what he had for his family, but doesn't make me miss him any less.
Good to add more names.
Big. Timna. Okay.
All the city's residents are descended from the 6 houses. I can trace my roots back to house oddities, monikers to house fandom, so on and so forth. And in remembrance of our ancestors' endeavors, our eye patches are each adorned with the pattern of our respective house. Guests like you have to make do to a plain old version, I guess.
Good to add more names.
Didn't, it's probably not relevant, but didn't Fonza Maima also have 6 high houses in the lore? Like, Queen Rakura's was the reigning one at the time, but weren't there more high houses as well?
Well, because the crew running out of dogs, huh? Well, you can leave me right out of it, whatever it is.
No, it's not us.
What, you ain't lost numbers?
Oh, it's alright then. Not everyone in the city's supposed to lost numbers crew, you know? Some of us want nothing more than a quiet, peaceful life. That's what I want anyway. Leave left in peace.
Good to add more names.
You actually don't remember. Is someone performing? Someone's playing on the bridge over there. I need to look. I want to look that up. How many houses were in Fanzamima? Didn't pay attention to a lot of the political factions in 2. Plain. Or Pline. I don't know anymore with these names. Is it difficult to become an Ouroboros candidate? Oh yeah, to qualify you have to pass the exam, and that's held just once every 4 years. Only 10 can get in, 4 of which are reserves. There's a lot for applicants, but only the best make it.
Good to add more names.
Daddy, could we get this book? Sure thing, champ. By good choice. Probably help with your studies. Reading. A new topic. Well. Shop of Well is general store, passed down through many generations of traders. Ancestors of Well travel whole the world in caravan, but one day decide to stop caravan and settle here. After that, shop deal in many goods, artistic things, knob-on craft, fun printed matters, important service to city friends.
Good to add more names.
So wait, I'm confused. How do they explain knob-on so far in the story? Because the knob-on are listed in ages too. And some of them have affiliations outside of the caravan, like this fellow, 23. So what happens with the Nopon? Because they don't get wiped out since they don't have an iris or a timestamp. Like, is it just not explained what happens with them? Yeah, Bleak doesn't know. Because, like, what happens if, say, the colony goes down and all the Nopon are left? Do they just go back to the queen, or do they just go into the caravan and they don't question anything? One moment, please. They gloss over the Nopon? Yeah. Hey! Don't you mess my bed. You can do it, ain't you? Do it, I dare you. She's doing it. Riku and Manana didn't know what babies were either. 34 on this one. Summer as young as 22 or 17. Berber, age unknown. Seek, age unknown. Nopon are the greatest mystery in the Xenoblade universe mythos. Those little furballs are everywhere and immune to basically all the laws of every universe they're in. It's true. Indentured servants that are cloned? I don't know anymore. I really don't know with them anymore. Not to mention the Archsage. Much hello. Wow, something I can actually spend money on. Appreciating friend custom. A lot of spots. Shopkeep. Hello.
So much choice.
Critical rate. Ooh. Excuse me. Seriously doubt that they just know everything and just play dumb, or maybe they do. I don't know. Physical defense 15, agility by 25. Deals 25% more damage, but take 10% more. I mean, I could sort of go for that on Noah. I mean, I'm sort of running him almost glass cannon anyway. Dex 30%. Boosts aggro reduction over time by 100. Increases break resistance by 20%. Oh, but that... Wait. Oh, that's your break res. Never mind. Boosts attack by 30. 60% chance to resist sleep. That's a specific one that they're putting at the end of this. I saw on some new clothes. That's a guy. Yeah, I have to be a bit patient. City clothing.
Interesting.
Vain. What? I think the lost numbers are wrong to carry on stealing cradles at the risk of exposing themselves. All they're doing is giving the enemy more hostages, and yet they still carry on. We all know what kind of atrocities are going on at the castle.
Good to add more names.
What's this? Sheet music? Someone's sheet music.
And now we know things.
Are they gonna call that a Toraganda again? Drum. Two friends know. Name of lost numbers. One is Leibniz's mercenary. Also with containers slotted into often used as transport craft or armory. Those would be the Leibnizes we saw around the castle. Also we have little autolaves about the size of Biggie Pond called Sentry. The special creation of Master Pond. The ones that we fought in our Fate to Valley men.
Good to add more names.
Master Pond. Capital M. It's not 20%, it's 20 percentage points. Instead of being the amount a character has extra 1, 2, it's the amount they have plus 20. Oh, okay. So it's not so it's additive. Okay. Very much appreciated the scavenger force retrieving the supplies. Sharing an easy job. They're going to the known Vitlands next. Fight never stops for them. Scavenging. Riku also had a master pawn. That is a good point to bring up. That new of 7. This is the one interaction that irks me the most because they are literally the exact same model. Like, why? What was the... Like, verbatim, the exact same model. Twins? Maybe? I don't know. But it's one of the few cases I've seen of that so far. Yeah, you explained it pretty well. I got the point of it. Mishiba. Oh, the canteen owner. City isn't without its own internal squabbles, but with Mishiba Canteen, everyone's a valued customer. No matter your viewpoints or beliefs, all I want is for you to enjoy some delicious food. Speaking of, I'd recommend the Aqua Plaza alla City. It's a classic city cuisine.
Good to add more names.
Boxy. Now that you look at it, Guernico is a great man. A rogue fighter. He ceded his position as elder to Monica so that he could carry on fighting the front lines. Each time he rode back to the city on his Leibniz, he brought back a brand new tale of valor and daring do. Yeah, and I certainly wasn't the only one who got to hear him then either. He inspired courage in all of us, not just the lost numbers. He was a great example, right up to his final moments. GG. Outside thunder with noise of war, but inside of city happily safe. Gigi have eye patch, so Gigi never leave home without. Well, I didn't think Nippon had any need for the eye patches. Gah, keep voice tones down, but Gigi have to admit it merely stylish affection. Okay.
Good to add more names.
Jagar. Oh, he looks like he had a bruised eye with that angle.
So, RSR to you. City's got 3 types of folk. Promising youngsters, hard-working adults, and old folks with nothing on their hands but to while away the time.
Time on your hands. Like, you don't have anything you need to do.
We paint, write poetry, play an instrument. Sometimes I bust out the old Game Boy Cube, whatever it is, and I play Tetris. It's a good life. Well, in my case, I have a good old drink every day. Ah, Tetris.
Good to add more names.
Man's chess Tetrises.
I'm feeling like I could... Is there anything to snack on?
No, Alexandria, there is not. Oh, actually, we do need to reset the food buff anyway. And we do have some points to talk to. I think that was all the discussions. Let's just do those.
I'm feeling like I could eat. Is there anything to snack on?
Yes, yes.
We could do with some food.
Five, and 3 of them open up quests.
Where should I start?
Do you notice how in the city people called adults?
Speaking of Alexandria, what's up?
Did you notice in the city people called adults like Monica teach those small folks things? Not smaller folks, Uni. The word's children.
So adults reading books to children. It was a really peaceful scene somehow.
Yeah, I remember in all touring and lectures, they basically beat the stuff into us. Nothing so relaxed as this. I imagine Monica would say this is how things are meant to be. She'd have a point. Can't really imagine those children holding weapons, fighting for their lives. Before Monica became an adult, do you think Guernica read to her like that too? I guess she might have. Strange, ain't it? Can't picture it at all. Yeah, a bit outlandish, isn't it? Let's say a character has 10% crit. It might be worth going to do that hero quest. Well, I wanted to go back and do the Alexandria quest just once I completed everything to do here in the city. So we will be doing side quests and stuff like that anyway. I'm 45 and I left some things back in like the mid-30s even. Let's say a character has a 10% crit rate. If you add 20%, it would go up to 12. While if you add 20 percentage points, it would go up to 30. At least that's how I believe it works. Okay, so it's all in the wording. Percent versus percentage points. Okay.
Where should I
Keep going.
start?
There's clothes we borrowed all the time ago. Guess they were city-made in the first place. Huh. Thinking about it, does that mean we might see people around with the same outfits walking around? Wait, you don't think my style's not weird or anything, right? I wonder, we did get dressed in a hurry. It was in time to think about style too carefully. Judging from the city's perspective, it's not impossible that something about the ensemble might appear extremely offensive. Oh no, that's what I was afraid of. Look fine now, don't let Tyan's mutterings get you down. Say, what about Tyan's clothes then? I need my attire to be functional, that's it. Probably pointless to worry solely about his appearance. That's why I wear 3 coats on top of one another in the sweltering heat. Practical. That's pretty sensible actually, a very Tyan approach. On the subject, Tyan, there's something I want to say for a while now. What is it? This scarf is deeply uncool. What you just say? Repeat yourself, I dare you. Ah, I knew it. You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser. I like the scarf. I like the DLC color scarf. No, you're good on it. Don't you worry. Only 11's future. Required hero Ashera. Okay. We can handle that one. Scavenging.
Let's lay out the facts.
City's full of things I never heard of, and all amazing tech and stuff too. But they seem to have scavenged things like Levnis parts like we do. It'd be a sight harder than just normal scavenging too. Outwitting both Agnes and Kefas to get the stuff they need? Not my idea of fun. I can't leave any trace behind either. Well, they have a specialized scavenging force. They're elite, but in a different way to Monica's Corps, which is fight on the front lines. I assume there can't be many of them, so they force them to stay flexible and mobile. What, I see your platoon? Hey, could we pay a visit to Gnome Wetlands ourselves? I'd like to know more about these lost numbers. Curious about the scavengers. A little. Seems like a lot of hard work. Lend them a hand. Probably short-handed over there. At least Uni made it sound like they're a titchy little unit. Oh, it's just my fault, is it? Well, regardless, it'll be a good opportunity to get to know him better. To Gnome Wetlands it is. So there's a second area outside the city itself that also has his lost numbers. I assume they're all eye-patched up there.
Let's
Someone's
lay out
sheet
the
music.
facts.
So at this sheet music we found in the city, I gave it a play and the melody made me really happy for some reason. It's so strange, it's completely different to Offseer melodies. It looks like only half the music's here though, I'd really love to know the rest. So in the city will have dropped it, should we see if we could find who it belongs to? Yes please. Okay, let's see somewhere with plenty of people and try asking around. Counterpoint. And then Ashera's quest.
Let's lay out the facts.
Ashera, what will Colony 11 do now? Why ask me? Trying to play dumb. Maybe he's asking because it's your colony? No, surely it's your colony by now, if anything. What? Just how do you figure that? I figure it with how soundly Colony 11 was thrashed into submission by traitorous Ouroboros. They say to the victor goes the spoils, therefore Colony 11 now belongs to you lot. You are also on the winning side, if memory serves. If the commander herself says it's fine, who will we argue? Our list of allies is limited. We're grateful for any cooperation. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. We're fickle lot in Colony 11. Most of us do as we please, so you should be careful how you handle us. Just because I've taken a liking to you doesn't mean the others will. How can you just explain our good qualities to them? Get them to help us. What? I should just tell them directly? A bunch of people who cut me down if I show any weakness? I guess that won't work, but then what are we supposed to do? Let me give you advice. Piece of advice as a former commander. In Colony 11, there's a group of elite soldiers called the Three Ravens. 3? You don't remember? They fought us on the Ixtia Bridge. Oh! Yes, I remember them. Those guys, his name were, let me think. Spearhead Zorin, Fell Plume Easel, and Tenacious Clad. They lead the 3 units that make up Colony 11. You could call them pillars of the colony. Win those 3 over, you basically got the whole colony. Make it sound so simple. How are we supposed to win them over exactly? Good question. I simply crushed them until they did my bidding. Queen's teeth, no wonder they want to kill you. But I know you lot could play it a bit smarter than that. For example, you could glean some intel about them. Best way to know an enemy is to become the friend. Well, maybe a group of thugs, but as soldiers go, they're the best of the best. Not as good as me, obviously. I can't see any downside to winning them over, so it'd do wonders for your ally base. How's that? Not wrong there, we'll think it over. Thinking, is it? Don't deliver over it for too long. What's that supposed to mean? Leave that lot alone for too long and they'll end up in some other battle or other. You better do something about them before they end up being a nuisance for someone else. Is trouble seriously all your colony's good for? Might be. Well, I wish you luck. The Three Ravens. I still don't know how to feel about Colony 11's placement.
Delicious.
Like, if we go and do the Ashera quest tonight, it's town to... It's
back in action.
How do you consider it canon? Because you're immediately going right back to the castle, where probably N still is just hanging out, where other Mobius are potentially, like, residing. Like, how do you... Like, why would you conceivably in the main story go through that again? Like, it makes it hard to consider this more of it being part of the main story. Neon. Excuse me, we're trying to find the person who dropped the sheet music. Oh, it's Granddad's. I believe he's been dropping things in the middle of the street again. I keep doing this. Would you mind introducing us to him? We'd actually be quite like to meet him. Yeah, why not? Okay, you can help me find him. Knowing Granddad is probably standing on a bridge somewhere wearing himself sick. Thank you. Really hard to talk to. I believe if you go back to the hovering reach now and you have the eye patch on, meaning Mobius can't track you. That'd be a fair point if they do that. I will admit to that. Diesel with the Three Ravens. I was sort of hoping there would be like another sign, it's just all despise. Notably, Teach and Alexandria are close on the list.
Good to add more names.
Let's do this sheet music one because it just doesn't feel like it'll be... His name's Boomer? The old man's named Boomer? They knew what they were doing. Excuse me. I hope he just says okay. There you are. Granddad, is neon like a youth? Is it like a play on word for like new age or like Gen Z? I don't know. Granddad, you dropped sheet music again. You can't just say you can't write good music and throw everything away. Wait, you wrote this piece? We wanted to know how the rest of it went, so we came looking for you. It's such a lovely melody. I'd love to be able to play it all the way through. Aww. Dissing the cat girl. Oh, nice. Did he hear me? I think he wants you to go with him.
Good to add more names. I see
Sorry about
some
that.
relations have changed.
Follow the boomer. Alexander's keeping toe-to-toe. Is he gonna like have us perform in like the over there? I hope this doesn't drag on too long and we follow. It's like a gag on follower missions that just goes on for a little too long. Play for the fallen? No, we're not going down. Be one of the prisoners chosen during the next eclipse. It's like you already chiseled his name on his tombstone. On eclipse. I keep saying Alexander instead of Ashera. You are completely right. I pair those two up together because of my canon of wanting to use their classes in tandem. And the fact that they were revealed side by side. I have no clue why I continue to say that, even after a couple days already. Are we gonna play in the park and all the kids are gonna gather around us? Is that what's gonna go on? Okay, also he juked us. Not cool, boomer. The fact they're next to each other doesn't help. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This guy's making 90-degree sharps. We're gonna lose him at this rate. What's he gonna do now? What's he gonna do now? Please tell me they call that a Torrigonda. Oh, pleasant stroll. Such pretty music. My nana dig it, getting groovy. That's not the grooviest thing. I think Grandad enjoyed himself. We had fun playing together too. Pretty different from the off-scene tunes, innit? Feels a lot more jaunty. It's true. The simple act of listening makes you feel connected to everyone around you. How bizarre. When Anna would like to listen again. I'd like to write something like that one day too. You will, I'm sure of it. Nice and quick enough quest. The partial score was written by Boomer. Noah, Mio, and Boomer's joint performance of the piece has left a melodious mark on the city.
I see some relations have changed.
Easy enough. Okay, let's go do the main mission. We'll keep an eye out for any NPCs we haven't talked to. Because I assume they're going to explain something we need to do, and then we can set out from the city, and that's the point where I'll use to actually follow up on these side quests. Also, after that exposition, I probably will just need a very, very quick restroom break. Not more than like a minute or two. I think there's an NPC down there I haven't talked to yet.
That smarts.
Yep. Garrett.
The Elder might be welcoming to Ouroboros with open arms, but I doubt everyone will feel the same. Please, don't disturb the peace while you're in the city.
Good to add more names.
Boat time approaches. Is Hayes just lurking? Hayes is just lurking, waiting for boat time, won't talk to me until there's boat time. Still nothing to do in here. There is a container somewhere up there. Probably locked in with those stairs though. I'll have to figure out later.
I think we can take that elevator down to the war room.
Wonder what the war room looks and if it has a view.
It should be operable now.
Been a while since my last war council. Hope this isn't one of the boring ones.
Now, we wait.
This is quite a way down. Lieutenant Travis Elder Monica. YouTube took away my chat box. Well, that's awkward. No, I was just like saying like if you were lurking for
Okay,
boat
then.
time.
Sneaking into Agnes Castle, huh?
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
So this person who
Back-to-back
knows where the true
castles.
queens are. Who was it again?
You're looking for Gondor.
Ah, that's right. So then, we've just got to find this Gondor.
Sorry, real quick pause. Gondor is the other name I was unfortunately spoiled today because people are tending to, people are already starting to talk about spoilers, even though I guess the general fan base of 1 month spoiler, has been like just pushed to the side.
Break him out of the prison camp.
I don't know who
get this wild out
Gondor
of there.
is, but I just know the name.
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor.
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, they hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge. The whole event gets projected, high into the sky.
Oh, that's dark.
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest. What kind of sick joke is that?
Better Hope's Rest than Hope's Peak.
The next eclipse falls about a month from now.
That's a Danganronpa
So that's
joke.
our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner and get the intel on the queens.
A month.
Mio,
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
yeah, and we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
Hey, Professor. How
Let's
are
say
you?
we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Uni, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Mobius eye thing.
Oh, that.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them.
Ooh, I called
Long as
last
you've
night
got
with the
that,
alloy.
you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
And after we've got the info, how do we get out?
You've put the Kavesi Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still,
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
I didn't like that.
All right. However, only as our absolute last resort. Is that fair?
That's awfully kind of you. The kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
So, I'm sorry, I might have not caught that on fully. The eclipse is a month away? Is that what I gathered? And Mio is technically at her 2 months left? Also, I can expect that cutscene of Noah Boros and Uniboros fighting one another soon, since they were around a bunch of Agni and Levnus. Mr. Salmon's engineering department. Go down the lift in the Dolgan Cliff and you'll find it in no time. It's the big lifts you took to get up here, you know the one? Right. Well, that's it. Ciao. French confirmed, part 2. Oh, what, you're not going to show us the way? The strategy you have to be discussing what to do after the infiltration. Oh, you're infiltrating the prison too? Well, it was originally our plan. I see. Looking forward to working with you then. Yeah, so I'm not going to be all buddy-buddy with you. Are these guys going to die as the B team? Are they just going to, like, die in front of our group and just traumatize them? Wow, crawled up his ass. Looking at it from their perspective, we essentially took the Ouroboros powers that were originally intended for them. But what does it have to do with any of this? Just play our part for now. We should head to the engineering. Not sure if it's confirmed yet. You think there's a scene where she has just over a month, but it makes sense given how she reacted. Castle access, boat time, I assume. Finally. Because the one thing I will say is I was surprised already when we... it's a good thing that they show the flow and the passage of time in this game as compared to the other ones. Because we were in Ayesha region, they met, they have 3 months. Literally at the end of... Not the end of this, but in Pentelis region, there was that cutscene when they're... I think around here is where they're traversing. And I think around there is where they say there's 2 months left. So it'd be a little strange in terms of direction, because I assume the Agnes... the Kevis Castle raid is just a single day on its own, obviously. So journeying from here immediately to Swordmarsh took like what, another day? Another few days. Althor also said it would take 2 months for them to get to Swordmarsh. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like that time is not super consistent. Or not consistent, but I don't think it's as appropriate for the pacing so far, at least in my opinion. Like when you think about all the events going on, and I'm sure probably the sizes of the zones are larger than we take credit for, but literally just from here all the way to here takes them... I can't believe that takes them like a 2-week period, for example. Unless there's more distances between getting through to each region. I'm not too sure. It's just my own little gripe. You think it's very consistent, but they leave that little bit of wiggle room for the side content? Yeah. Side content's a fair choice of it as well. I think it'd be more appropriate to say it would take a month to get to Swordmarch, and Mio only has a month and a half. That's what I feel like. I feel like she has a little over a month, not like a month exact. At this rate. Join the lost numbers in hopes of becoming a man as fine as Guernica. In his hopes of becoming as strong and as kind as him, and yet, as of this day, it still remains my aspiration. Guernica Vandam. I want to listen to that one. And I need to go back down to talk to the lieutenant. Noah admits that they were going at a lackadaisical pace before. That's true. And they did opt for routes that were safer early on as well. Like, I remember that initial quest when they walked through the Aegis Wilderness. They did opt for a safer route. But even then, that's before they meet Ethel, and Ethel says about 2 months' time. Oh, hey, perfect timing. You lot have already smashed up a few flame clocks so far, right? I guess why. Well, the thing is, the lost numbers are gonna start paying out a bounty for damage dealt to Mobius. Here you go. A gust bracelet.
Good to add more names.
Wrong way, by the way. I just skipped out, traveled down to Cadencia. No. This was intentional because I just saw the quest. That's all. Ronda's the only one that knows what's the real cleans. I really hope everything works out. You don't think we can handle it? No. I got nothing to do with this, guys, or the plan. Sorry, just forget I said anything. Also, I have my guts for guards if I say something I'm not supposed to. Getting anxious for boat time. You guys in boat time. Is boat time really that fun? And then then watch just cut to me like 20 minutes from now playing with the boat, making like happy Peter Griffin noises. Hey Lewis, I'm on a boat. Just go straight to Kidnance. Oh no, that's talk to Sam. Oh no, that is talk to Salmon. Salmon. Hey, Botus. I'm on a boat. The sword phase. Boat controls mildly infuriating. Boat controls are better than heaven. Oh no. We're gonna have an argument over boat. You guys can feel free to talk about the boating experience, just to make sure things don't go overboard. Container. Levels vary greatly from island to island. Truly hard to explore Erythia Sea till 75. Fine by me. More than fine by me.
You itching to get wrecked?
Nope. Oh yeah, patches. They're not patches.
More enemies. What do we do?
We'll get there when we get there. Exactly. Fun fact, first island you go through has a level 80 unique. Aw. Always fun.
Shall we deal with this?
Hero quests in Erythia Sea are legit amazing. I mean, I've enjoyed all the hero quests, just straight up. It'll be interesting, for sure. Can I not access this door yet? Is it still just locked? Oh, there's people in here now, too. Or maybe they were here last time and I just didn't notice. I could have sworn I didn't see anyone here last time, though.
Something so valuable here.
What do I think of the areas so far compared to 1 and 2? I mean, they've been beautiful, but they've all seemed sort of like a hodgepodge, almost. If I had to say, the consistency with Everblight Canyons, in terms of how just absolutely grim it is, has been fun. Yazana Plains has been peak. Did not enjoy Malik Meadows. This section right here in the Guraflava area, not Guraflava. Oh, what's its face? The place where you meet Vandam, also really lovely. all of Fornus region has been a joy so far, and there's still even more of that to explore. Pentalus region, I wished for a little bit more going on with Uriah. But aside from that, it's been pretty good, and Colony Lambda having something finally behind a waterfall. Really enjoyed using the verticality of the waterfalls to add to the layout of the zone. Absolutely gorgeous. Sears, all of the Kevis Castle region, I still need to explore a lot more for. We just really went straight forward into the castle, so I can't make a full judgment there. And then obviously Condensia region we have to see. I'm amazed, but I haven't been particularly like, oh my god, like, you know, like the first time seeing the Gar Plains in 1, or the first time seeing Uriah at night while all the flowers are bioluminescent, just glowing, is like a, oh my god. Like, there's definitely been cool moments and cool visuals, but it's nice and chill so far. I haven't been disappointed by one, other than the Urian tunnels.
Is this, like, a rare thing?
For these areas compared to 1 and 2. Maybe it's you know what, also a lot of it ends up just me having to do a lot more exploration on my own end as well. Like, I haven't done too much exploration because I've just been focused on stream. I would like to be able to do stuff beyond the stream. That's usually just the time where I explore the other zones and grind. But I just have not had the opportunity for that recently.
Okay.
So there's probably some sights and vistas that I could go and see right now that you guys have seen that I have not. So there's that as well that I just need to take into account.
I hope we can make
That being said, what I'm about to see in Condensia region is with on the boat is probably gonna be the first time I go, oh my god, because both Aerith Sea and the Leftherian Archipelago were some of my favorite games. You hated this area? Is Simon Master Pawn? Excuse me, you Simon. First indeed, and our friends famed Ouroboros? I hear everything from Monica. We'll then spare ship to friends, don't worry. Thank you very much for this. Read my prior comment. I like the Orion Tunnel since it fixed my problem with Colony 6 ether mines. That's pretty fair. Remember the Snowpawn? Remember Saman? He has a cool hammer. Ship good, she good ship. Boundary the name. Friends feel free to use. Oh, nice to see Kit this. Never seen a real ship before, except in the textbooks. If friends feeling gratitude can show respect by add Mr. to start of name. Mr. Simon. Sorry to cut the pleasantry short, but could you tell us more about the infiltration plan? At least talk about those first. Meh. Fine. Cameron explained, so listen up. Surroundings of Agnes Castle under exceptionally strict guard, nothing to unexpect. Even with most state-of-art cloaking device, approach by Levin is greeted with shooting and shouting and sharp landing. That's why we plan approach en route and go around Erithir Sea. From the sea, huh? But if they discover us the drink, then aren't we royally snuffed? Erithir Sea shouted in Black Frog. If you ship to glide through on surface of sea, we'll not show up on radar scan from above. Right, good thinking. Before I proceed to explain nitty-gritty, we must make ship shape. Friends have to help also. Not runners is. There's not enough fuel for runnage for boundary. Ah, so that's the problem. Sounds like you need some good old-fashioned physical labor. Sign me up. So I'm unhappy to see friends so enthusiastic. Could never hope to even carry 300 ether cylinders myself. 300? Do we really need that many? Friends must remember, once depart on ship, there's no way to top off before land of destination. Does make sense. did you like the part where an Ansel killed you in the first? We do not talk about this. We do not talk about death in this world. Rude. Yeah, but where the spark are we going to find that many cylinders? Oh yeah, that for sure. We pour all fuel we had into making prototype. In other words, we have to figure out the whole supply chain from nothing. There's the thought, friend. Say, one never expect friends could provide alone. Only need to assist associate or summon. Would friends like to go see Timna explain the situation? A person can tell us. Timna was the one praying by the monoliths, if I remember. Assuredly, Timna come from one of 6 mighty houses. Should be no big deal to part with 100 ether cylinder, even 1,000. What are these 6 houses? Very fancy houses, in holding of very important people. Alright, we got it. Where can we find this Timna? In Kalem residential quarter of city. Great, let's go then.
Good to add more names.
We're gonna be that ether cylinders and Nobon coins cap at 99, considering how useful they are and how they easily can be used up. Same with the gemstones. Yeah, I'm at 87 cylinders right now. I was at 99 actually, silver Nopon coins till Hayes brought it up to me at one stream. Go talk to Timna. And since then I've just been spending it, considering just the rate of how
I guess we know
quickly.
Ionios like the back of our hand now.
Huh. That's a nice comment. Oh, there's another quest. Too many quests. While we fast travel, I will quickly use the restroom and I will be back.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
Every day's a training day.
I should write this all down.
Surprised the screen didn't gray out. Alright. Think it would be fine to tell him something about Nopon coins? Probably. As long as it's nothing story related that pertains to potential spoilers, more than fine to hear anything. technically farmable. It sort of makes sense because with a trader like Berber, I'd imagine that it can't be limited. Why do I hear someone playing the flute? Oh, over there. Timna was praying over here earlier. Ooh, someone I didn't talk to.
Timna's place should be around here.
Do you really think she can come up with 300 ether
He was just at
cylinders?
your age when my grandchild joined the Lost Numbers. Well, he went missing on his very first mission. Should never have let him go. I regret it to this day. Just seeing you makes me remember him. I'm so sad. Screw you. Go away, please. Now I have the power to at least oppose what the Lost Numbers are doing.
Good to add more names.
Okay. Mean old lady.
Hey, so my dad came back from an expedition because he brought me a fortune clover.
Well, I'm so jelly. I was 7 in no time.
So the fortune clover thing's the exact same here then, huh? Timna, yeah, it's the same one. Can you tell you something once both times? Sure. By all means. I like how every one of you guys is hyping up boat time. Is there like some funny start to it?
Miss Timna,
We've come from an errand from Salem.
oh really? And what might he need?
No spoilers, of course. Yeah, of course. Then by all means. Well, he found himself quite urgently needing a large quantity of fuel, so...
I don't need preambles, Doc. This is Simon we're talking about. I'm sure he's got a whole load of guff to sell me. And I wouldn't quite... Alright, what's he after? Tell me plainly.
300 ether cylinders.
Planning something big again, isn't he? Not to worry, I'll have them prepared.
Oh well.
I'd love to do that for you, but the conservative lot have been buzzing around such a plane. Truth is, we haven't been able to secure a surplus for ourselves either. The conservative what now?
They're the people who don't welcome war, perhaps?
Seems you know enough to recognize not all these great cities people think the same way. Some are happy to remain spectators in the conflict taking place outside their door, not fight Mobius, maintain the status quo. They want nothing more than to see the city's hatches build up our defences. Lots of conservative people like that here. But do pardon an old woman for that tangent, we were talking about ether cylinders. Their lot been stockpiling more than they need, all just to cock to stuck at us. You should get what you need just them from them. How did you just say they don't like each other? Doesn't mean they aren't any sensible people on that side too.
I see. So even your separate factions are comprised of varying types, huh? Well, maybe we should pay a visit to one of these sensible people then.
Please do. Speak to Miori. She's the person in charge of the material storage warehouse. If you tell her that the Noppon's needs are many, the conservation should go smoothly.
Conversation.
The Noppon needs are many. Material storage warehouse is outside the city. Mind how you go.
Understood. Thanks for your help. Xenoblade, more like Woken Blade. Politics in my Xenoblade? What is this? A video game?
The place Timna lives. It's so different from where they've got us staying.
I dare say being in one of those 6 houses sets one apart from most of the city residents too.
How to get... Let us go. We did have 2 conversation points, and those might have quests as well, so let me just go quickly fill those out if you guys don't mind. Yarmil. Yarmil? I'm talking, Yarmil. So you smashed up the castle's annihilator, huh? We guess the chaos you kindly created kicked Kevas in the proverbial by raiding the pods. You are Boros. You're like a star rising above the city. You set an awfully high standard for yourselves.
Good to add more names.
Wow, someone that actually appreciates us here. New text from Neon.
Granddad can carry a great tune. I feel so cheery and breezy when I hear it, like I can get through anything. Some people don't act it though. You can't defeat Mobius with music, they say, but I think the world of Granddad. I want to help people and encourage others, not fire at them.
Good kid. Good head on her shoulders.
We could do with some food.
I think there was 2 points of discussion? Yeah. City camp requires Riku and Mineta, but this one's Guernica Vandom.
Let's lay out the facts.
We've been through a lot since we settled on getting to the city, huh? But we all made it through in one piece. Something we should be thankful for. Yeah. We're seeing a whole world that's never known before, experiencing it for the first time. Just wish I could have let Guernica know that too. If it wasn't for him, we'd have been cut down right where we stood. Yeah, or maybe ended up blindly killing each other in battle like every other schmuck. Glad it didn't come to that. Yeah, think about it. All your man gave us, it was immense. In the end, we won't know a flippin' thing about the guy, will we? Kinda sucks. I mean, it's pretty late in the day, but I really want to know more about him. I wonder what his motive was for giving us this power. No, in fact, I think we have a duty to find out. Just like him, we stand together with the people of the city. Seems all the city folk thought he was a pretty awesome guy, huh? Especially Monica. He was a really special person for her, right? Indeed. Monica was referring to him as Dad, even. It's a city custom. That's what they call the person who raises them. Perhaps we could ask Monica about Guernica. Find out what he really thought. After all, we're carrying his dreams now, fighting to make them real. Vandom's heir. Aren't both of these important quests? I assume the yellow means hero quests. Yeah, hero. Skip travel to designated resting spot. Go to city camp. Tyon's dad is Nimue. Let's just accept these, and then we'll come to them when they come. We'll come to them when it's appropriate.
Long enough.
Better make sure we're well rested.
I'll be doing a lot of probably side quests for the next 2 streams, given the length of everything we're seeing right now. This is a side story, by the way, so there is a cutscene. I'm level 46 right now. Would you say that this is appropriate, Bleak, for us? Like, do you guys remember if this was an appropriate thing? Appropriate to start it off? Good enough for me. Tyon's dad is Nimue. Nimue! Mom!
I think we need to discuss
That's
this.
good that it offers you the option to switch it right there and not force you to go back in the menus yourself. Last time, I'm not so sure. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Seems they believe in fortune clovers in the city as well. You are ready for Alexandria. You could just walk into Iota and skip the fight with her cronies. But I want to fight her cronies. They've been bothering me for like a week. They've been bugging me for a week. I want to beat the absolute crap out of all of them. Plus easy XP. With them being considered non-story mode uniques. Or not unique uniques, you know? What can I say? If you know, you know. And if you know, you're going to want to collect them. You are actually over-leveled then? Okay. More over-leveling for me. They give you info for conversations that are fun. You seem mysterious. Seeing children talk about things never fails to bring a smile. Oh yeah, it is mostly children collecting them, that's right. Got a point to make, Santa Love? No, not really. You want to go join the Cibrats uni? Sounds like you have a lot in common. You absolute moppet. Come on, uni, there's no need to get worked up. It's laces you lot. Let a girl have her hobbies, will ya? That's right. If they go near the city as well, we could have a little excursion someday. Anyone I can trust around here, Noah? This is tied to Riku and Manana?
Noah! Hey, how's tricks?
Hey,
We're
the
doing
best
fine
boy.
here, Boliaris. And you?
Same old, same old. Though we're not getting any provisions from home, so our supply guys are being run ragged.
Any requests for us? I don't imagine you called just to shoot the breeze.
No. Good point. Got a bit of info to share with you.
Yeah?
Specifically, it's about Colony 5.
Colony 5? I think I remember something about them being pretty highly ranked.
Yeah. We only happened to hear by chance, but apparently they made gold just the other day. Or so it seems, but we're not sure.
Oh? Go on.
Last time a colony went gold? I think it was
Uni
about
story?
40 years ago. When you go gold, you're pardoned from fighting. That's why everybody busts their balls trying to rank up.
That sounds pretty familiar.
Thing is, we're not even hearing a peep about this from the other colonies. It's as if they're acting like Colony 5 never existed to start with. I've tried getting in direct contact with them, but I haven't heard a fart back.
You think something happened?
Well, the woman in charge of Colony 5, or Solia, was close friends with our commander.
Solia.
To give you some background, some 2 years after the commander got us to silver, well, Solia managed it as well. Kamaravi might have been Ethel's rival, but Osolia and Ethel, they were sworn friends.
What, so... If it wasn't for the thing with Kamaravi, you all would have made it to gold rank?
I guess you could say it was likely.
Then, I can see why you'd be worried.
Yup. So I was thinking of going to take a look. Been 6 days since we lost contact. If there's been some accident, we could still be able to help.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You got no flame clocks. What if you end up like us?
We'll get the spark out of there before that happens. But I'm talking about Osolia here. I ain't just gonna leave her. And if the
Hayes,
commander
yes,
was here,
please.
she'd do the exact same thing.
As long as there's no spoilers in the story,
really
in the
wanna
thing, of
help
course,
out
but I
on
trust
this.
you on that.
Whoa!
Uni? Seems out of the blue.
Well, you see...
Is she finally going to bring it up here? In a side story?
What the... Why didn't you tell us this sooner?
Finally.
Gotta share this stuff.
Sorry. I just didn't really believe it.
So, what you're saying is, you think that in the past you were attached to a gold rank colony?
Could be. This ain't some ash about wanting to know my past self or anything. A whole colony just fell to pieces. I have to know why.
You reckon Mobius have something to do with it?
With what I saw, definitely.
So that's why. All right. We'll help you out.
No, I mean... Are you sure? You know, I'd be glad for the help here, sure, but I really
Are these
wouldn't
side stories mandatory?
Oh, enough of this already. Tell me this isn't exactly what you were hoping for.
Saw through my clever ruse, eh? Must be losing my touch.
I've seen that memory too, when interlinking with Uni. And I guarantee you it was not a dream.
He knew.
I'm certain of it.
True. I feel the same. What do you two think?
No objections. Let's head out.
Yeah. I want to lend a hand as
Interesting.
well.
There you go. Okay?
I owe you one, mate. Seems like I'm always getting you in trouble.
It's fine, Boliaris. We do have an obligation here, right?
Man, not to forget all that food you gave us.
Piano.
Oh yeah, I remember you took seconds.
Righto. I'll be moving out after this. Let's rendezvous around here.
The Orion Trail. Understood. We'll give our stuff a once-over, then get going.
All right. See you there.
Yeah. See you.
Boat time can wait. Oh no, you guys.
Friends make journey to Goldie Colony?
Yep. That's the plan.
Then, humbly asking to drag Manana along.
No problem. But why?
Manana heard rumorings. Say that Goldie colonies have super real good ingredients lying around. Manana will take these ingredients. Resulting dishes will blow both socks and minds.
Trying to expand the old repertoire. Eh, Banana?
Expand!
That'd be really great, actually.
I think I can do
Okay.
Ascension quests as
Don't know
well.
why I'd ever refuse.
Manana, if you're going...
Rikugo. Naturalistic. Only answer is yes.
I just said I won't refuse. We can all go.
So I didn't mean it mandatory in a way like I'm like, oh, really? You have to do this as like a part of the story. No, I meant it as in like, it's interesting that they gave additional stories to the cast that expands upon maybe not only their backstory, but gives them more growth beyond just the scenes that we have in this in the main story. Yet they're considered side stories and people could totally gloss over them. That's more or less just what I meant by it. I'm more than happy to see this. Yeah. I could do all of Juniper's quests, too. This one's also big for lore. They're kind of pivotal moments for their arcs. Great. Yeah, I can do all of these quests, really. Except that one. Castle access, that's the story one that we have to deal with. Phantom's Heir. Level 45, it's exactly my level. But if you guys think I can handle it... Side story uni's 45. My character's level is currently 46. And given the fact that it's a new colony and all this, I assume console fight. You guys think I can handle it? Or would you say come back in like 2 chapters-ish? Or 2 levels-ish? I'll be fine. Remember, I'm on hard mode, my friend. Do it? Okay. Boat time can wait. Uni side story commence. Orion Tunnels. Right, wasn't that where it was supposed to be? The Orion... Okay, so no. Meet at the side first. No, it is in Pentos region. Am I blind? Where is this quest start? What time's absolutely second? Where am I supposed to go here? I'm probably just incredibly blind. Travel to where oh. Ooh. Okay. I would not have noticed that. Takes place in an area that I haven't been to. So there's more of Uriah than I haven't seen? Is that what is that what I'm picking up here? New section of Pentos region. Wow. Wow. Also missed a huge chunk of forest. I missed a huge chunk of a lot of zones, and I fully acknowledge that. But again, that's a lot of it's partly related to me. A lot of it's probably related to me having skipped sections, just because I don't have the obligation or time to have explored those things.
I found something shiny.
It's not Uriah. Ooh, new dialogue. Hereby is great big door, but door shut tight. Only way in from side of Forest region. So if we get it open, is there anything for us then? Not much Barora can offer other than heart-feeling praise. Well, thanks, buddy. Genuinely shocking how a large part of the world isn't from main story. Absolutely, and I love it because it encourages you to go and explore those areas on your own time. Like all of Denag not being necessary, but as someone who's played 2, and especially Torna, obviously because that's where Denag's from, like you're like, what, Denag Desert? And it's not mandatory to anything, and it makes you curious. Diagonal Highway? Yeah. The Nopon Lies. Oh, still hurts me. You're a funky looking
Put 'em up! Manana can take!
Procedure Sheriff.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Please tell me the cutscene lets me get past it. Xenoblade 1, we have a bunch of areas. Xenoblade 2 is like we have a bunch of smaller ones. Xeno 3 is like we have areas so huge we might not even see a Mechonis' worth. That is one thing I will definitely give this game. I wonder if there's more beyond just the base map. We'll just have to find out. Tyrkin controlling the Hulk. Great. Wish Danag had remnants of Oresco and expanded those plateaus. I know. The Orion Trail. So there is more to Pentelis region. I gotta run for my life now, I assume.
It's good to keep a record.
Leave it to me.
I'm your guy.
We start fighting or no?
No. We should add the blue grass secret area. Yeah, that'd be nice. Ooh, a
I'll
blockade.
handle this. All under control.
There's a war blockade. That's pretty chill. Turn around, please. Thank you. Excuse me, fellas. Pay me no mind. A container. Back I go.
You itching to get wrecked?
Shit.
You want to tussle?
It's only 3. We'll be fine. No, it's 4 now. We'll be fine.
Enemies broken away from me.
You miss Goldos? You're probably the only person alive who misses those things.
Enemies broken away from me.
Oh no. Oh, and we're only 1 tank too because of Riku Manana being part of the quest.
Enemies broken away from me. Kyle, you can't fall here.
Nope. I'll come back for that container later.
Come here. I got something for you.
Is it Agnes one side, Kevus another on this bridge? You miss Hosen or Lugas? I'm surprised that they're not here. Yeah, we have other stuff like Ignas and the like. Wow. They really just have a full-on bridge fight between Kevus and Agnes. That's super chill.
Huh? This is new.
Mountain Front Agnes.
Shall we deal with this?
Oh no, they're gonna alert everything here? No.
Keep it up, Neo. Come here. I got something for you. Thanks. Nothing going.
Oh gosh.
Manana, Bishy, Bash, and Sen!
Gosh. I see safety. I see a haven. A glorious land.
You want to
Nearly at the rendezvous.
That's called shrubbery.
Hope we've not kept him waiting.
Was really hoping for
Watch
more
your
returning
footing,
enemy
guys.
types in one, but they all turn into fossils except the dragons and Rons. Basically being old Brog models. I mean, there's a few things. Like these little twerps. That are running around in a circle annoyingly. I have to reset how my group is because we're carrying Riku and Manana for this. I'm just gonna be lazy.
I'll keep us safe from harm.
I don't want to risk having to reset stuff. Glad the
Here we
dragons
go,
are back.
guys.
I still don't know how to feel about that one dragon we saw. Like, it was such a weird opportunity for a dragon, especially considering their context in the rest of the series. Anything from 1 and 3 was also in 2, yeah. Let's just take these guys out quickly, get the container, and then move on with the story. I'm really surprised there's a whole section, like I expected there's parts of Pentelis I missed, but a whole section like this, wow. Rude. Explore for a landmark, you won't get one for a while? Alright. A fair amount of EXP from these guys, 350 a pop. You hurt Mio. Jesus, the armor on this lad. Oh gosh. Well. Oh no. Well, this is awkward.
I'm your guy.
Yana were XC2, yeah, I hate those. Yeah. Hate those mudders. They're transforming you, it seems. That is a rip. I think that's like the second time I've died so far away from a landmark. That's why you gotta look for it. Yeah, that'll show me again. Thank you. Well, we know the run path. We know just to run straight this time. Ugh, this is gonna be a freaking trek. Let's take his lands just for the HP padding.
That sound.
Oh no. Not here, please.
It shouldn't have fallen far. Let's try looking.
I don't want to look. I want to live. Not this.
You want to tussle? Oh, we can tussle.
Get me out of this. Banana will actually kill you, turn you into dinner. If she thinks you're tasty enough. Probably. Ooh, it's not being guarded.
Do exactly
we should look out for these on our travels.
How? I don't trust this. My intuition's telling me just go straight for the quest.
Oh, enemies! I'll hold them off.
I don't trust the vines. The only thing I can trust is the piece of the quest. The piece of quest marker. Or that. I guess they just didn't want to follow us all too much. Use the ladder attack. Not even Mobius can spot people on ladder. Oh, they really were just guarding it, but they just weren't stationed there just yet. Finds the aggro. No, I'm aware of that. I just wanted to run. I thought I didn't think it was 200 meters. I thought it was a little bit closer. I mean, all I did when we were in the Mac the Wildwoods was just run past mobs and grab vines.
Hey there, you lot. Fast as a spark in
I already know
road.
what's up them vines. It's the turkey that killed me. What's up, my boy?
We would hate to keep you waiting.
Does he know what happened with Ethel yet?
So where's Colony 5?
Easy. It's up on the Loska Plateau. Should see it once you've cleared the cave.
What are we waiting for then? This bloody Merc's giving me the creeps.
Uni should cool jets. Getting in tiz won't help.
Getting in tiz.
You'll be in a tiz in a minute.
All he's saying is that we should play it safe. Careful. Right?
Correct. Especially if situation involve Mobius creeps.
All right. I am actually trying to control myself. If I start going crazy, nudge me.
Whoa. Where's the real Uni?
I just don't want us dragging our feet, all right?
Mobius creeps sound like a metal band.
We should probably eat something.
Oh, he's so close to 10. I'm just so scared with
Than on healing duty.
consoles. I'm just so scared. I used to think XC3 had shorter jumps and enemy chasing distance, but it also appears that way just due to the size of the world. Honestly, yeah. You mentioned a landmark. Is there one in specific nearby? The start of this cave, maybe?
This place not bad. Not bad at all.
Loska Cavern.
It's good to keep a record.
There's a side quest in Colony 4 we help Borealis grieve with the loss of Ethel. Aww. The Hulk is the closest? Is the Hulk in the opposing direction or through the cave? Oil, poke grass, squeezy limes. North? Let's see if we can't just get close enough to it to activate it. But I did quick save by the cave just as a precaution.
Night creep up quickly.
You have to fight to clear the Hulk, just do save and load method? Okay. Oh, that's a lot of 48 elites. Okay. Yeah, we'll just quick save and load as it is then. A lot. This is quite something for a zone. I didn't expect there to still be this much of Pentalus. Can't activate Hulks because the Hulks aren't landmarks. Landmarks with the Hulks is the camp that they appear after. Okay, makes sense.
Shall we deal with this?
Yes, we'll deal with this very quickly. A Peon Stone. Wasn't that a 2 item? Hopefully the Oopa doesn't turn around. Nope, it turned around. A very annoying 2 item. Yeah, it was. Despite being called the Orion Trail, it's definitely mostly Moritha. The prevalence of Moritha was astounding. And I remember when the game first was being shown, how I was like, it's amazing how there's Morithan architecture in both the Mac the Wild, in the Machna area and in the shoulder area. But that wasn't. We didn't know. We didn't know at that point that these zones were just encompassed in these entirely larger regions to begin with. Really not worth it till a green tornado slaps you in the face. That or a giant parasite wipes you outright. A parasitic unique monster just wipes you outright by summoning in all of its children.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
I'm also about to cap out on ether cylinders soon. That being said, there are probably one or two Hulks I've missed that I can easily probably level up and get. The odd chart here took forever to find. Last fun fact of the stream: lies. Lies and slander. The stream goes till I say it goes. Which is probably another 35 minutes or something like that. Fun fact, cut your 6 rings. What you mean by that?
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Cut your 6 rings. What do you mean by that? My brain's probably fried since it's 11 p.m. and I've been up since 5 in the morning.
Husks. They're still fresh. Yeah, this wasn't long ago. Who could have done him in?
Not even Mekon. Just some monsters in a cave. I don't want to go like that, man. Not really Mortha until Poppy convinces she's the best character in 2's main party, if you didn't already think that. Or until Bridget has a near existential crisis and has to act the person on the opposing faction if her life back then had any meaning.
Around here. Yeah, sparks, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
Several soldiers. Claw marks in the back. I'm going to be surprised if D's at the end of this. Since it's tied in with Uni.
Such is the officer's duty. Such is the officer's duty.
Getting a little anxious here.
We can't just leave this be.
Remember sending all these off? I got the Save My Life sent on clip like 6 times in a row. I mean, that was 2 in a row right there. There's one more to op send next to those claw marks. So I read your fun fact, Hayes. I get it. I get it. I read every comment, and I appreciate them all, even the silly ones. Comment. No, I don't want to. I'm not gonna cut my rings.
Noah, these marks, considering their elevation, it can only be...
Right. Only something as big as Ouroboros or Mobius could make these.
Or a really big monster. But those do exist.
Huh?
Ooh, stragglers? Oh, we're gonna beat up these starved stragglers in the back of a cave? Colony 5 rear guard. We're really beating up stragglers that are very clearly, like, afraid of their lives in this cave. Okay, thank God.
Stand fast! Cease combat! Yeah, you're Boliaris, right? Ethel's man, from Colony 4.
I love the
Yeah,
echo in the
that's
cave
right.
effect.
Then you guys... you couldn't be...
Couldn't be what?
No, can't be. You aren't friends with that monster, are you?
With what monster?
Thank the flames.
Are they literally just traumatized soldiers?
It happened so fast. First the commander was promoted to gold, and the night after that, that thing came. You could tell it wasn't Agnian. Nothing native to these parts, could tell at a glance. It was cackling, having fun cutting our friends to shreds.
Ew. Is gold just a myth, and Mobius just sliced down the gold?
That'd be Mobius. Has to be.
Yes, but why attack Colony 5?
We came to find that out, right? Think. Must be a reason.
And the colony? How's Orsolia?
No
Dead.
clue. We were in such a hurry to save our skin. Scrambling for a place to hide. Then you guys showed up.
Right.
Consider what Ethel and Ashera
Well,
dodged. That's the
you
case.
can't be
Yeah,
that far
absolutely.
Shall we?
My
Spark
thoughts
yeah.
exactly.
And if any Mobius mudders are there, we mess them up.
Yeah. Looking at these guys,
I
they
was
don't seem under
Snickers.
Mobius control. But that makes them targets we need to protect.
No argument there.
Who are you guys? You're working with Agnes?
Once we're done here, I'll tell you all you want to know. It'll blow your mind. Okay, let's get a move on, eh?
Before we do, we should escort these guys somewhere safe. Some of them are wounded.
Ah, too true. Definitely don't want them in combat. How about the cave entrance? They'll be safe as castles.
Cave entrance, huh? Yeah, that'll work.
We owe you.
Boss fight once we get out of the cave? A Mobius would absolutely offer gold or ink Snickers while they're cutting loose. That is true. Ooh, another escort. There's more to the cave, though. Could be worth to come back later.
These weren't here before, were they?
No, they weren't. Have they been drawn by the husks, maybe? Something so valuable here.
You'll double back, don't worry.
Let's sort this mess out.
Okay. Wait, I don't want to fight the Oopa! God dang it, you fool! You fools! You did this! You I missed one? Did I? We'll find out after this. A single Oopa destroys all of Colony 5. We're the heroes. We'll get you. Dies to Oopa on way out. Imagine. What happened? Did I really leave one behind? Am I just absolutely blind? I mean, the answer will probably be yes, but... $20K on that. That's pretty sizable, actually. Wrong button. Escorting these guys is the worst part just because one stopped following me, you have to go all the way back. I feel like I didn't leave one behind. I can't recall that I left one behind. What the hell are you doing stuck there for, lad? That's weird. It's like herding sheep in Twilight Princess. Or the goats.
This is something decent, right?
Running causes losses. Yes, Hayes, yes. Did I leave another? I thought it was just the captain and I paid no attention to it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I thought it was just the captain in the corner that I left like 10 feet behind me. Oh, you scared of the elite Vang? Please don't make me fight that Vang, you stupid soldier. Screw you. Screw you, I'm not fighting you. Oh, what is... Oh, and it's spawning around? Please don't do that. This is a little bit bad. I was praising the following missions, but I don't know if I could do this. Even Boomer was better to follow around than this. This brave trauma survivor stupid. Cancelled. I've been cancelled. Is that it? There you go. You're with your friends now.
We're almost out.
Wow. I literally had to backtrack almost the entire way out.
If we get out of here, we should be safe for a while.
Definitely not
It's good to
safe.
keep a record.
We're definitely not safe. I don't trust this for a second. I'm ready for Mobius
You lot
cackling.
sit tight here. We'll press on to Colony 5.
Thanks. It's really us who should be going, but how can we ever thank you?
These guys are doing all the fighting. Thank them. I'm just along for the ride.
Oh, cheers.
Now run back through.
Come on. Anyway, you just leave finding Orsolia to us.
Foliaris app sounds high when he says numbers. Oh no. Was I able to talk to them? I see them listed as greens on the mini. Nothing unique. You remember P and O? I remember their bad breath. It was like P.O. on the right.
Enemies! I'll hold them off!
No need to do it. We have our next little random letters. Don't tell me. Do not tell me. I will figure for myself. Claw marks where we found him right here. Rip, fellas. You will not be remembered in the long term.
This look handy dandy.
More stones.
made it.
Guys, get ready to
That's
fight.
a rare one.
Now, what have we here? Container.
I hope we can make use of this.
Ooh. Is this the shard that you were talking about?
I'll whack 'em good.
I'm gonna click that.
Jaws of death.
Easy. This just takes us back down. That one sucks to get.
I think we gotta leg it.
Elvis? Elvis! No! How do I load? How do I load the quick save? How do I activate the quick save? Do I just return to title screen and then load quick save? Oof. I didn't save, but I quick saved. So I'll access the quick save. I think I still have to make a little bit of the trek, but I won't have to cross that bridge again. Uh-huh. Thank you. Thank you very much. I can't do Elvis. Every time I do an Elvis impression, I'm reminded of Johnny Bravo. Oh no, you're shitting me. I quick saved before I delivered them to the checkpoint, so they reset?
You want me to lead?
Might as well, yeah? Well, we've been found.
Elvis Presley. This is... oh no, bro. I got scuffed by Elvis.
Is this like a rare thing?
This is... oh my... no, 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 no. No, man. Any moment now. Any moment. Nope, guess not. I can't even go this way because it's locked. Oh, thank God. Enemies don't de-aggro if you aren't gaining distance. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Alright, stragglers. No stragglers this time, please. Come on. You're supposed to be a gold rank colony. I want to see some hustle. Shit. I am so tired, Lieutenant Dan. Captain, I'm tired. Gold rank colony. afraid of caves. Getting tossed around in a cave by a Vang. Pokemon inspirations. I'm actually scared of bats in a cave. This really is Pokemon. Oh no. Pig's gonna die to a Vang. Please don't. I don't want to do the walk of shame again. If I have to walk of shame again, I will straight up quit stop stream for the night. I'm so tired. This is only the entrance to Colony 5. Yeah. Thank you, Hayes.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Connie.
Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't
I'm
handle.
glad you got a rank up. Now move, maggots, move! How did they not know how this cave works? Easy. They caved under the pressure. Like this one. Ma'am. Thank God. Thank God. I got so worried something just wrong happened. Screw you. You don't deserve life either. He's claustrophobic. I'm sure. Let's beat the crap out of this thing. I'm so tired of this cave. He's gonna leave it on auto. I'm so tired. He's afraid of Santa Claus and will loop up the rhymes of Santa Claus. It's a wet Oopa. Will you reposition for the Sword Strike and No Love Lost Fusion AI? Nope, the AI is not doing it well. I refuse to say an Oopa is what. Well, at least it's done. What's done is done finally. I wanted to end stream in like 15 minutes, but there's an Ouroboros up ahead, and now I'm like, ugh. Pulling another late night stream for me. Rip Yiggy's sleep schedule. And we somehow didn't boat. Please no. I went behind. It's a Vang. We're right there. Come on, fellas. The funny thing is it's very important. I'm sure it's important. But it doesn't make this any less not enjoyable. Rip dreams of boat. One more day. Rip boat time. We gave up on boat time for this shit. for being stuck in a cave with me? Was it worth? Was it worth the pain? Getting sucked dry by Elvis?
Please work with me a little.
You what? You're supposed to be following me.
You lot sit tight here. We'll press on to Colony 5.
I think this is the one time it's acceptable.
It's really us who should be going, but
Still probably gonna get called a monster. Was it worth getting sucked dry in the back of the cave?
It's good to keep a record.
I saved. Oh, I need to go back and get that shard too.
Guys, get ready to fight.
No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. No, Banana, we will proceed as planned. There will be no more distractions in this cave. Please. I'm so tired. I just want to see my family again. Yes, I know. Elvis is gonna appear behind me. Don't traumatize me, please. Lexos fossils? Fossil monkey fossil? I don't want to tussle. I don't want to tussle. I just want to leave. I don't like it here. Everyone's mean to me. Everyone's so mean to me. Everyone's so mean to me in this cave. They told me I'm like fat and shit. Getting bullied by wet Oopas and veins is not fun.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Gooey Oopa eggs. Why do I get the feeling that that's a food item? Now, come on, pick it up.
Isn't this valuable?
Not gonna tell me what it is though. If I had to assume, it would probably be the Mobius. Right. As an extra precaution, cannot go wrong saving again right now.
Say anything if not perceptive.
More enemies. What do we do?
We run away from Elvis, away from this nightmare. Oh, well, that's nice. We were this close away from from getting to here, and Elvis scuffed us for like 10 minutes. It was 3 meters from getting scuffed. Great.
Oh no. Almost empty.
There really can't be a lot of soldiers left.
Why run towards that by yourself when you're the paranoid one? Long loading screen. Did we get memory loss from having the game open too long? Or memory leak? Oof.
Rosalia!
Oh no, rip her.
You dolt. You killed her.
I love that weapon though.
I wish I'd known you were paying a visit. I'd have found a much more practical use for this thing.
You're...
I love that weapon though.
You can call me X.
X?
And this is...
Why?
Well, he's just some underling, so I don't actually care.
No.
Anyway, I count myself lucky. I mean, you popping up while we render judgment.
A judgment, is it?
Oh, did they actually work it out?
He has the same purple marks
Work
as
it out.
Zed.
Oh, what? You didn't? Way to get my hopes up. I thought you came because you worked out what's going on with the colony ranks. With the ranks?
Oh, is this confirming what I said earlier about
Yes,
gold?
the ranks.
Gold doesn't mean shit.
You've been so desperate to raise them. Just for a bit of comfort, you snatched away the lives of your enemies.
Are you gonna get to your point? Come on!
Ugh! Are you some kind of idiot? I mean, I've laid it all out for you. Just think a minute, it'll come to you.
Snuff off!
I'll make it so you dopes can understand. Are you ready? Taking notes? It was us who made up all the colony ranks.
Yeah, makes sense.
Good old Mobius.
Why so surprised? That
First
makes
we have
sense.
the lowly dirt, then there's tin. Tins go up to copper. Then you get iron. After that comes steel. Then you get the badass silver.
Oh, there was something between
And
iron and
finally-
silver. I didn't notice that.
You've hit the top, gold. You've been falling over each other, trying to kill each other day by day.
But why? What did you even make the ranks for?
Because what else is gonna motivate you, eh?
What?
You humans, you need some kind of goal in your little lives.
I mean, Uni thought the
You wanna
same at
give
the
your
very start of the
blades an
game.
Upgrade? You wanna eat some nice food? Or you wanna live longer?
You evil.
All we did was give you those goals. And while you're trying to rise up, your life force grows brighter, so shiny. Isn't it wonderful? But then, once you've reached the top, there's nowhere to go but down. And that's no good, is it? Then it's harvest time.
Yeah.
One last
Called it.
gasp of defiance. Then we take what's stored up at your life's end.
No
So
such
then
thing as
You're
gold.
saying the gold rank's nothing but a sham?
I just told you, it's to motivate you.
Oh yeah, you motivated us real good. You forced us to fight without ever knowing the truth.
Huh? What are you even... You've done a good job tearing the place up yourselves. Nobody's ever forced you to do anything. You guys, you like a spot of murder as much as anyone.
There's nothing to like about it. How could anyone like it? We live in fear, knowing nothing but fighting. We
Wonder why
wanted to
X
reach
and
gold,
Z have
so we wouldn't have to
the
fight.
purple scars.
But you took even that from us.
Wonder if the lower
Because
named
you're
ones,
idiots,
or the
surely.
lower lettered ones have that.
Just think about it real hard for 1 second. Who gave up the right to think for themselves? You did.
What a load of crap! You're the ones who never left us any room to think about our actions!
You haven't got 2 neurons in your heads. All you have are the things we gave you. And you have the gall to complain?
Her voice reminds me of like an evil Ruby
Get away
Rose.
with this. How can our lives be so snuffing
Ruby.
little to you?
Uni!
There's that line.
She just goading you need to make feathers ruffled. Keep head frosty.
But she's...
False. She's scared of Ouroboros. She want mistake making so she can give friend the finisher.
You think she's scared?
You. Smart cookie, aren't you? I was told Nalpan aren't supposed to interfere. Maybe they were wrong.
Nopon literally independent from the war, even Mobius fears them.
Just a little.
But I think it's about harvest time. I'll take...
Sounds similar, uses a crescent scythe. Come on. I feel like that's maybe the implication. It's a double fight, great. Any recommendations who to target first? I'd actually have to go X. Would you recommend just focusing on L? Okay. Battle ends when Diggin dies. Oh gosh. So it's just a 1 for Mobius. Already risky, but we're 2/3 of the way to a chain attack. It's not the worst start to a fight that we've had. It seems completely doable so far. I say as I fall for the second time. The duo pun here is XL. That's funny. Or LX as in Lax is like Lax. No, I'm not going there. Poopy jokes are no. Oh, I can't interlink because she's asleep. Can I wake her up? Come on, Mio. Mio. Uni? No. Not as good as DJ and OP. Or PO. Okay, we need to avoid that sleep, but we can get this. When characters are asleep, their eyes actually close. I'll have to pay attention to that later. There's Spark in me yet gets punched twice. There's the fight. Ridiculous. P&O or OP, Operator and D, Disc Jockey. Yeah. They've all been pretty funny. Can we just get some blowdown on you, at least slow you down? Nope. Jesus. These are about 1 to 2. These are 1 level above us as well, though. But there's no skip travel here. Oh, this is annoying.
No way!
There's really no skip travel here. Grind off stream and come back. The thing is, and I might not be, the issue is with this, I might not be able to have time to stream tomorrow. just because I don't know how tomorrow might be going. If that's the case, I could definitely grind between tomorrow and early Saturday as we come back. I will give this 1 or 2 more shots, however. I think it was just a scuff start at the beginning of the fight with Noah. We'll give this 1 or 2 more attempts and then see what to do. I mean, again, I could also just access the campsite right now, but I sort of want to do that except for main story bosses at this point. That being said, by the time I go back to the campsite and level up anyway, it'll be like another 10 minutes just to walk back here. I think this is handling a little bit better. Quite a lot of health on this guy, even for the other Mobius, compared to other Mobius. Can you not focus me? Can we get some other health? Thank goodness. Nope, still fell right there. Getting a chain attack off could help things going. I know, but it's just maintaining these healers. And we have 3 of them as well. No, all fell again. Bye. Yep, all the way back here. Ouch. Aurora. You're open, so great. Yeah, keep it down. Now caravan can come and grow freely. Aurora, I think originally, but dogs are still in the trade routes. Ah, mate, I feel for you. Yeah. I don't want to leave it off of that, though. We have a lot we could do when we return, though. We have that quest. We have these for Juniper. Securing supplies. Not to mention probably everything else like Alexandria. I guess what I could do then get the boat, yeah. I could do that in a bit later. It'll be quick. No, I don't want to. Also just because there are other things I should do. So here's what will be the battle plan. I'm not gonna touch the campsite just yet. I will personally... Yeah, there's Monica's Heroes Quest as well. That is true. Yeah. That one's 43, so that one I presume is pretty doable. Hayes lied to me on last stream. Hayes, why did you lie to me? There's Juniper's quests. And I can also go and kill... I can beat up all of Alexandria's lackeys for easy experience since they're all uniques. If I get chain attacks on those, and they're not really story intensive, so I can go and kill all the, beat the crap out of all of them again. Out his line. Said there's no Agni and Smash Art. Is there? Monica's the Smash Art? I don't think it was Hayes that brought up the Smash Art. Oh. It's all good. I mean, I don't have too many I think I have like 1 or 2 established launches, but it's fine. Anyway, so I think that'll be the plan. 50-50 on if there will be a stream tomorrow or not. We'll just have to see. I will let you all know on Twitter, as usual. And then Beyond the point of that, we will just go ahead, do those side grinds, get a level or 2 up to face off on the uni fight again. But aside from that, thank you guys all very much for another night. Quite a lot going on tonight, actually, with the story, and then I thought we were going to touch up on more stuff in side quests and even more fights, but I guess just not. A lot to think about with those founders, that's for sure, though. Anyway, that will be all for the night. You guys have a great night and enjoy the rest of the week. It's all good. Thank you guys very much. Have a good one.